Hello everyone, welcome to 3D Screen Plays Pathfinder Episode 4.
Yay!
Let me get back, we have the full crew again.
Woo! Hello!
So, I'll give a brief overview of last game. It was the night of Cursed Luck. Cal and Maricena awake and prepare spells. A note from Bae was slipped under the door, notifying Maricena that Bae and Mandilyon had left on an errand but would return. Due to the night of Cursed Luck occurring that evening, the boat was not leaving until tomorrow. Maricena states how terrible it would be for the harbormaster to die, and lists several ways as well as how easy it would be for her to kill her. Maricena heads to the market. Andrew follows behind at the behest of Cal. Maricena is stopped by the innkeeper, who warns her about the night of Cursed Luck. Maricena dismisses his concerns and continues to the bazaar. Upon reaching the bazaar, Maricena seeks out an apothecary and heads to the shop. Andrew does not make it into the shop before the door closes and heads back to Cal. Maricena encounters a drow woman and requests potent poisons. She's told they are illegal, then offers a song in lieu of payment. Maricena convinces the woman that she will see her brother within the week. The woman gives Maricena 2 unprepared doses of hemlock if prepared correctly. Meanwhile, Andrew makes it back to Cal, who runs back to the market and finds Maricena. They argue for a short while, then Cal notices a tiny growing out-of-place button on Maricena's shoulder, which has a message spell cast upon it. He yells into it, then chucked it away. Cal asks where she had gone. She states she went to a shop and shows off her spoils. Cal realizes it is hemlock and also very illegal. Cal enters the apothecary's shop and finds the woman in bliss. Cal asks several questions of her but gets nothing. He comes out and bickers with Maricena, and she becomes frustrated talking about her current situation when he insults her.
That happened a lot.
She talks of bleeding for almost 1,000 years and only losing once. Cal notices a magenta curl that appears in her hair. On the way back to the Wayward Traveler, the duo notices an individual standing with several pieces of long white fabric wrapped around them and hanging down. People are riding on the fabric, and the individual calls to them to confess their sins and curses to protect themselves from the night. The duo moves on. The group eats at the inn and speaks of curses and magics. Maricena describes her magic as warm and light, and Cal describes his as a third-person view. Maricena explains she worked for nobility but worked to achieve it. Interrupting the conversation, a woman comes up selling talismans to protect against the night of Cursed Luck for 1 gold apiece. Maricena purchases a talisman of Scythian, her goddess, made of tin. Cal mentions he has never seen a gnome, but they are not welcome in the world, and Maricena asks why gnomes aren't welcome. Cal explains they are associated with magic. Maricena explains there is much magic where she comes from. Cal casts prestidigitation, but is chastised by a waiter for doing so, stating it is a respectable location.
Bullshit! Sorry.
Cal and Maricena talk about her eating habits and how she's lived for thousands of years and isn't herself. She states she follows the goddess of lies. Caladrian states something is going on, and she states it's strange to show up on a different continent. Cal and Maricena head to their respective rooms. Maricena casts message on Caladrian and speaks to him in Abyssal. She proceeds to terrorize him for a minute or so, then ends the spell. Cal and Maricena spend an hour researching various magics. Maricena speaks to the innkeeper, who she learns to be Podrick, whom is not a Sir Podrick, much to the disdain of Maricena, and asks about the events of the evening. He referred her to the Temple of Arata to learn more about the night. He gives directions to the temples of Arata and Scythian. On the way to the temple, Cal mentions a previous laboratory. Upon entering the temple, it is surprisingly well lit, with the individuals in robes of forest green and tiger orange, some with the symbols of Arata on their robes or on a disc at their waist. Many people are riding on long pieces of parchment. A priest explains Arata is the goddess of curses, and tonight is the night where many curses are began and completed because it is when they are most powerful. The priest offers for the duo to write curses on paper to place into a jar so it can be burned and sent into the world, if Arata chooses the curse to be worthy. Maricena asks about the person offering to absolve them of their sins and is told they are not with Arata, but one of the good gods. The priest takes out a flail and leaves to take out his anger. Maricena starts to fill out a piece of paper while Cal leaves the temple. Maricena trashes her paper, believing she should take her revenge herself. Cal leaves to search for the Temple of Hexus. With directions, Cal manages to find the Temple of Hexus, which appears to be an anvil of silver and black which overhangs the street. Cal takes use of the foundry and spends 4 to 5 hours working on enchanting. Meanwhile, Maricena goes to the Temple of Scythian, a familiar white and gold design. Many white towers with gold ribbon-like designs descend them that merge into a beautiful door, flowing almost like cloth. Upon entering, the priest, in their blindingly white and gold robes, pulls out a knife. Maricena, when asked who she is, responds with Maricena Sarangena from Valakatesh. The priest recognizes the name and is incredulous. Maricena laughs and states it's a lie, honoring Scythian. Maricena states she and the named individual go way back and asks if there is fresh blood within the temple, and then goes to search for an individual of high esteem. She heads up the stairs looking for blood-related things, gets tricked by an illusion, and heads to the archivist, then encounters a large, solid gold door. After speaking to a difficult archivist, asks if he's a vampire, who then lets her in. He knows the name Mari from the individual downstairs, which is the name she gave when she entered, and states he's always watching. After claiming not to be a vampire, Maricena asks about vampires switching bodies and is given 2 theories of vampirism, corrupted body and corrupted soul. She states she's Queen Sarangena, which brings laughter to the old archivist. Before leaving, he tests Maricena with a vial of blood. Maricena is not affected by the blood. She then heads back to the inn to sleep and meditate. Upon Cal's return, Podrick gives him a letter from Mandilyon assuring the duo that she and Bae would return. Maricena awakes, Packrat goes outside to relieve himself, and she casts prestidigitation to clear the mess. The two speak about Cal's hand and its craftsmanship, and then spends a good chunk of time detailing the capacities of his hand, as well as his search for living steel. The two speak of wild magic and how Cal crafts his laboratory onto his family's dining room. As the night draws closer, a chanting is heard out the window, and there are individuals in green and orange robes with a thurible. Correction, I said thurigible in the last game, it was thurible.
Is that a dirigible plump?
Yeah. The two talk about doing things themselves and not relying on the gods to do it for them, as well as poking fun at the superstition of the holiday. The evening meal seems to be cooking earlier, and there's a rush of many to get home early. The two speak with an older man who informs them about human psychology and tells of his previous experiences with the Night of Cursed Luck, wherein he cursed his wife to be killed for killing their only child, who rose from the grave to terrorize her per his curse. The two spend some time talking about the dark and fears. When the sun sets, a woman outside bursts into a persistent flame that continues to spark in spite of many casts of create water. Maricena manages to move a hay bale, and Cal moves her towards a trough and immerses her in the water, splashing out the reappearing flames and healing her until the fire stays out. They glean the woman told her boss, Liam, to burn in hell for selling broken things to the orphanage he owns, which is named Toys from Trees, within the bazaar. The two make it to the bazaar, and Maricena lights the stall with a tinder twig, and it begins to burn and seems to be spreading across a gunpowder thread. The two attempt to keep the fire from spreading, and they manage to restrict the blaze and realize the gunpowder strings are in connecting all of the stalls. They hear a group running and hide within the shortcut that Maricena discovered earlier. The two notice the group is guards with torches and manage to catch part of the uncut strings of blaze which spread to nearby stalls. Cal heads out of the alley and casts Create Water before he fails by opening all the doors within 100 feet and illuminating himself in daylight. The guards notice him, surprisingly, and start to engage with him. Maricena manages to escape to the inn unnoticed. Cal enters into a nearby shop and hides for a while before sneaking back to the inn. Maricena manages to hide within someone's kitchen where a group passes by, and upon leaving notices the Temple of Arata has many flaming and fluttering bits of paper appearing to move about with purpose. She then proceeds to enter the inn before the door is locked and waits for Cal to return. A while later, Cal makes it back and checks on the woman who is burning, whom is still hiding in the trough. They speak for a bit before Maricena notices him. She intrudes upon Podrick in flagrante delicto before taking his keys, letting Cal in and throwing them back upon Podrick. The two then remember they need to awake before dawn. Maricena, for a third time, interrupts his rendezvous, causing his female companion to run out of the room.
You know what? I just opened the door, gave him back his keys. What's the harm?
The two go to bed, managing to wake up on time without the aid of Podrick. After peeling the sticky keys off the body of the innkeeper and opening the door, Maricena tosses the keys back in the room to the tune of shattering glass. The two realize the formerly burning woman is still in the trough and Dolores is still present in the stables. The two wake the woman and send her home before heading to the docks, leaving Dolores. The two notice the city streets are nearly abandoned before reaching the docks, finding the harbormaster face up on the ground with a bulge in her throat and eyes protruding. They find her to be dead, taped off by a police line and outlined in chalk. The two find not a single fisherman or boat in action. Cal and Maricena start heading back to the inn.
It wasn't me.
Well, that's the first thing. It wasn't me. It
At
wasn't
least
me.
not on purpose.
It wasn't Maricena.
It wasn't me.
Whatever we think, it wasn't Maricena.
So, I'm going to take small bites, so... But would you guys like to just continue to head back to the inn?
Are we still standing at the harbor?
Mm-hmm. You said you wanted to head back to the inn, but you haven't left yet.
I take this as a sign that we're not leaving.
Not anytime soon. Yeah, it's so.
At least this gives us an opportunity to see whether or not Bae and Mandilyon are going to join us for our little trip.
A fair point. Well, much as a tragedy as this is, let's, well, not much we can do now.
So you head back towards the inn. You manage to find your way fairly easily because you've been there enough. But there's not much that's really still going on. It's still fairly dead. You see some movement in some of the buildings. Light is starting to appear. But it appears that there is hesitation to leave, which may be because of the night of Kerslek, or it could just be people finally falling asleep because the ruckus has died down. As you make it back to the inn, you see Mandilyon and Bae are currently with Dolores and see kind of the carnage around the inn itself.
I have my hands on either side of Dolores' face going, what happened? It is not good. Something happened.
Is she telling you anything? Because I want to know what happened too.
So much happened.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
You
hey.
can speak words. What happened?
Well...
Oh my, it was incredible. Caladrian's hand just hopped off of his body and was casting spells on its own. It was
This
really
is because
quite,
you were stupid.
it was really quite a sight to behold. I never knew something so magical and powerful existed.
Oh, you are lying to me.
Yes, she is.
I get it now.
Apparently quite effectively. But...
Oh no, I only knew it was a lie because you were powerful.
Whoa! God, we know that. But...
Your honesty is always appreciated.
Always
darling.
refreshing, says the liar.
Lying is not good, you should not do that. Oh wait, but
Just
lying
merely
can
a
be
joke.
good?
Lying can be good. Discretion can be good.
It was all just out of fun. Think of it that way.
Oh, okay.
I created a monster.
Speaking of discretion, and when we should exercise it, the harbormaster, well, we don't need to worry about dealing with her from this point on.
Thank gods.
What exactly happened to the harbormaster?
She's
She looked like she tripped and swallowed a rock or something.
swallowed something, or something happened because she's not breathing anymore.
Yeah,
Wasn't
she's
us.
So I was just going to ask.
Or
Thank you
wasn't
for clarifying.
her. I don't know who did
yeah,
it. She was the
I
other
It
figured.
one.
wasn't
Okay,
me
perfect.
because Caladrian was with me the entire time, and it couldn't have possibly been me.
I actually wasn't. Not the entire time.
For the most part, yes.
Not even really that.
Not much of an alibi.
There was so many different people running around, and I thought that they would want to catch the gnome, so I was actually lurking in the shadows.
No, I actually agree with
Why
you.
would they want to catch the gnome?
I don't know. They
Is it
like,
because
have
you
some
are
weird,
pretty?
sick fascination with them or something.
I think it is because you are pretty.
I wouldn't go that.
You do notice on the left side there is a bright magenta curl against the black hair.
I say nothing. But I look really happy.
It's the same one that's been there since the other day, right?
Yes.
So she okay.
They just have not been
We
able to
just
see
Yeah.
it.
haven't been here.
No, I'm just making sure that it's not something that I've.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice anything different.
Yeah.
Well, so where do we go from here? If our harbormaster is dead, and you had nothing to do with it.
I don't know. We could ask Podrick what the tentative schedule is.
Podrick is the master of this particular.
Oh,
You mean the useless innkeeper?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think I've seen
Something tells me you shouldn't be the one to speak to him.
I can talk to
I think
him.
we have
What
a
am I
fairly
saying?
good rapport these days.
I think that may have exhausted itself.
I don't know. I'm willing to test the boundaries.
I'm
Ah.
excited to see what you discover.
I am Bae.
You are.
I'm glad to see that hasn't changed. This entire fucking city certainly has in the last 24 hours.
What fucking insane.
Where did you guys go? Where were you?
Away.
Out.
No, like, literally.
Where?
No, we left the city
Yeah, but where?
Yes, where?
into the outside of the city.
Do...
To not be in the city.
Like, not.
She left, I followed.
That actually doesn't
We
seem-
probably
They left.
should have done
we,
that.
we should have done that.
But we had so much fun, didn't we?
The fun is subjective.
You saved a lady's life, isn't that fun?
We did do that, and I almost
So you
got killed
can
for
do
the trouble
something
later on.
good.
Yes, I can.
Ah, good to know.
Can he do what?
Something good.
Oh.
Who said he couldn't do anything good?
I didn't say he couldn't. I'm just surprised that
He
he
is
did.
very good, and that's why he's my advisor.
Oh,
Well, shall we go talk to Podrick?
Yes, let's do that.
That sounds like a great idea to me.
So you left the door open. It's unlocked. You go in. Podrick's door is still open, and he is still very naked.
Oh my god, put
Hello.
some fucking clothes
But
on,
he's
man.
face down. You can see still the key imprint on his back.
I
From
was
his
gonna. I thought
keyring?
you were gonna say on his butt. I was really excited. Just fucking.
Should be on the butt, but
It's on his butt. Why not?
Oh, yes.
hello.
He doesn't seem to stir.
Are you
Hi.
dead?
I'd like to
I
take
keep
out
you.
my bow
Yeah.
harp and just burn it.
Knowing what's going on, I'm gonna go.
Can I accentuate her kick?
When I say I
Sure.
kick him, it's not so much like "Grr," as it is like, hey.
Right.
Blank, blank.
My
He just.
He is not dead.
Well, that's something.
That's good.
I feel like I've risen from it.
Oh, it does not feel that bad.
He kind of turns and looks at you, just. What?
It does not hurt. To rise from the dead. You are tired, but it's not that bad.
Bay's never had it.
What do you
over.
need?
I don't know. I don't know who you are.
We need to...
I'm the guy who sold you rooms.
But, yes, but I don't know why we are talking to you.
I don't know either.
We're trying to figure out
schedule.
how we will get our ship out of here
Thank you, my
with the
lord.
harbormaster dead.
Do you have your tickets?
I assume.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Cal.
Then
The
you just go to
responsible
the
member of the
ship.
party.
With the
There
tickets.
was nobody out there. Nobody. I didn't see a
We
single
could just
soul.
take the ship.
We saw bodies.
Do you know?
I
what's-
like your thinking.
Do what?
Take the ship.
I didn't hear that, but just.
No, but if they are all dead and it is just a ship.
You are...
I mean, if they are there, then we should give them the tickets and go.
Do you know how to sail?
Maybe? Probably.
Let's keep
I
that.
could consult my book.
Let's keep that as a plan B.
Or C or D or
Mhm.
He
something.
kind of rolls
along
back
those
over and puts a pillow over his head.
Well,
Unabashedly
Alright.
naked.
Oh my
Well-
god.
Let's just go.
Have you ever seen a tinier dick? Jesus Christ.
Yes.
I've seen gnomes with bigger dicks than that.
I didn't know they were cubicle.
That was terrible.
You are never welcome in this establishment again. Get out!
that season?
There are plenty of others.
What did I do?
No wonder why that girl left last night in such a hurry.
You have 4 choices in friends.
Oh, only one of them
And
is
he,
my
and he kind of
friend.
uses his leg to shut his door.
Alright, we're not gonna get anything more useful out of that.
You
little
said
dick.
friends. It's only friend for now.
Potential friend. Two. Okay,
You said you would answer my question. Okay, is it a bad time?
just let's wait a minute. Let's figure out this ship situation
Well, let's
first.
head down to the harbour and you'll
Yes,
have time to
let's do
discuss that
this.
on the way.
Perfect.
We
Okay.
have an entire ocean to sail. We have more than enough time together.
Alright. So,
We're still getting our steps in.
so you end up walking towards the harbor, and you pass by all these beautiful temples, and you see the bazaar where you had been shopping before, and you see that there are a huge chunk of it is burned, and you see that there are these. Now in the daylight, it's very easy to see these black threads that are connecting. Some of them are lying on the ground. And you see that some of the building's doors are open. But it definitely looks like there was some chaos that happened here.
Cal and Marcella just run past.
I'm looking around, and when I can, I'm like, actually, I don't have anything with an edge on it, I guess.
Cal.
Oh no, I do. I have a diamond stylus, so I'm gonna like when I walk under a thread, I'm just gonna try and cut it with that.
You would have to go out of your way to cut it, but you can.
Who do you think did this? Why would they have
what
done
is
this?
it?
Okay, I do want to actually pick up one of the strands of thread if I'm like, oh
Yeah, you just go and you cut the thread, but you have gunpowder that's all over your hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's made to last.
Hmm.
It seems like it was just made to stick for a short time.
Okay, so it is like an actual thread made out of gunpowder. Like it's
Coated in gunpowder.
Very delicate
it's
thread.
coated in gunpowder, but the powder is falling off at the slightest touch.
okay. I don't know.
Very deliberate, don't you
Were they
think?
planning to destroy the whole bazaar
Yeah, it
as
certainly
part of
appears
this
like
night
it.
of cursed luck?
That certainly appears to be the case.
I think that girl was in on it.
What
She
girl?
got set on fire, so I guess
Probably
not.
not. But
Set on
it
fire.
was a story worth burning.
Was it
at
because she was hot?
Sorry, that's not funny.
Grasp a metaphor.
No, it was a joke.
I'm endlessly proud of you.
But that's not a metaphor. It is just a joke. It is more of a pun. That is the right word, right? Pun.
Pun. Yes. Pun.
Can you do that one more time?
Can't stop laughing too hard.
Alright, we'll move on.
Okay.
No, it's not gonna
I
happen.
really can't.
Not gonna happen.
I'm giggling too much. Maybe later.
At this point, you pass the rest of the bazaar, unless you have something else that you want to do in that time after you view the gunpowder stream.
Not particularly. I'm gonna.
It looks like it didn't ignite all of it. There's still
Yeah.
some stalls that are connected with it.
It's pretty wet gunpowder at this point, isn't it? So I'm gonna like.
Yeah, you can get most of it off. You
Yeah.
have a little bit of gray still on your hands, but it's...
Press the digitation.
Alright, your hands are now clean.
Ugh.
So, you make it to the harbor where you see this body for the first time, and overnight it appears to have bloated a little bit. The eyes are still bulging out of its skull. There is an odd protrusion out of their neck. They are face down, and their many rolls are cascading, and they look like a very squished potato.
So face down, but something protruding
Face
from
up.
their... Oh, face up. Sorry, I thought you said face down.
I think I did by accident.
Okay,
Face up.
face up.
So you
And
can see
something
this.
protruding from the neck.
It looks too big to have been swallowed.
What do you suppose that is?
I don't know if I want to find out.
I was just about to say, do we want to find out?
Maybe it'll help us figure out
Yes,
what's happened.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
Why not? I'm gonna go over and just kind of very gently pull her lower jaw down and
It's
take a look.
way
I know
down.
it's way down there, but there might be like an edge that's still sticking up.
Okay.
Heimlich her.
Why don't you
I'm
roll?
not Heimliching her. No
Roll-
mouth to mouth.
She's too
Roll a
rotund
dexterity
to-
check.
Okay. We'll see if we can figure that out.
Not reflex, just dexterity.
Just dexterity. Okay, where's dexterity?
Make a
Okay.
constitution check here real quick.
It's your color of the two numbers.
So then
it's not
plus
Oh,
one
no,
of
it's
whatever I
okay.
roll. Right?
Yes.
Whoop.
I'm
So
not-
16.
You managed to. It seems like rigor mortis has started, and you're able to kind of
Yeah.
pry it open, and you see that there's kind of a something at the back of the throat, but you can't really see it. There's not enough light.
Should I try?
If you wish.
Okay, I'm going to take my fucking claws and just open her neck.
All
I
right.
figured you would.
You watch it just slices through the neck.
Good job, Bae.
Why don't you roll a dexterity check just to see how if you cut
Oh
into the
no.
Oh no.
No.
That doesn't.
At least it
7.
wasn't a 1.
your claw kind of gets caught on something.
I think it's
Can I
esophagus.
try and pull whatever it is?
Make a strength check.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's another fucking 4.
Oh.
So 6.
Part of your claw breaks.
Ah!
Are you okay?
I broke a nail.
Is it gonna be alright? Do you need some press-on nails? I have some.
I don't.
Is that how you got
Will it grow
those?
back? Are you going to be
I don't
alright?
know. We'll find out.
Does it hurt? Are you injured?
It does not feel good, but it is not. It's not bad.
It doesn't reach the quick of the nail.
It's
Okay.
just like.
not
Just
bleeding.
a broken nail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mining here, so if that tells you anything
Yeah.
about my claw.
She made enough of a hole. To where
If you
could
pry,
see.
you can probably see it.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright, let's take a look.
So-
What do we
I'm
got
already
there?
covered in blood. Let's
so you
go
just kind
for
of
it.
pull it open and you
No, you're not.
and you see in her throat is just a rock. But it has like a stamp on it or carving into it.
Anything? Is it familiar at all?
Well, it looks like it's an open book, but it looks like there's like it's been censored. So there's like black bars and there's like, you know, just that squiggly line that you see in cartoons where they describe what a book looks like.
Do I have
And there's
any idea what this is?
roll a society check at disadvantage.
Well, that was almost the same number, just one lower. Society.
Am I aware of this?
You can also try and roll at disadvantage.
11.
No, it just looks like a censored book.
I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
Can I take a look at that? Is it just a rock?
It is a book, but it's a rock. It is a book on a rock.
So you see this bloody.
And other than the book,
Okay.
it's like rough edges.
Do I know what
Yeah.
this symbolizes?
Roll at disadvantage.
Not to hop on that wagon train. 11 plus society?
Yes.
17.
You've seen this symbol before, but you can't place where it came from.
That's weird. Strange.
What's the size of the rock? Softball size? Yeah.
Say about it's too big to have been truly swallowed.
Well, almost seems too big to have been even pushed in her mouth. Like,
Correct.
how did that get down there
It
without
was the
breaking
night of
her
cursed
jaws?
It was cursed
Seems
inside
like
of
there's
her.
some
Like
magic
this.
or something involved to
Yes.
me.
Like
Oh,
I said,
okay.
I'm
Yes,
sure
you're right.
she had
Cursed.
a lot of enemies with her attitude.
She certainly wasn't likely to be well liked.
But hardly deserved this.
No.
Well, we don't know that. We hardly
To our
knew her,
knowledge, she did not deserve this.
I suppose.
If she is very lucky, her soul will turn sapphire. But only if
Amen.
she is good.
Well, then probably not so much. What if she's not good?
Well,
What color does her soul turn then?
it stays the same.
It just tastes the same. Okay.
And she gets to be dead.
Are you doing anything with your opals?
With my things.
Yeah.
Not for this one.
Okay.
I
So
don't know what happens in this city.
You have now mutilated the corpse. And now that you've done that, why don't you roll perception to see if anyone's been
Yeah.
watching?
I love the way you phrase that. Now
This
that
is
you've
such a
mutilated the
big
corpse.
fucking move. Natural one.
Alright, you're too busy looking
What?
at the throat.
I had 14.
And your broken nail.
Wait, do we add something to that?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
12.
Okay.
15.
So, 14 plus perception.
You get distracted by some
15.
fluttering in a window, but it doesn't feel like anything's looking. What'd you get?
15.
So you both got 15. You don't see anyone around you, but you do hear footsteps farther down one of the alleyways that you're not near.
I take out. Sorry, continue.
No, that's it. Go ahead.
I take out my harp and I play a little ding 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 and clean off the blood
Oh,
off
perfect.
of Phazamine.
Alright.
I was just going to ask for that. Thank you.
You are now cleaned of all blood, but you're
We
still
should-
currently standing around the
we
corpse.
I bucket
Keep
the
moving.
stone.
Okay. It weighs half a pound. It's hefty. It's very dense.
I don't know if I want to keep it,
I'm
but I'm
not
keeping
sure.
it
Okay.
full right now.
Alright.
I will probably throw it into the ocean after I copy the symbol into my book.
I don't feel like we are going to need that on our journey.
No, but I want to know the
Okay,
symbol
I
again.
get it. That's great.
So what are you guys doing now that the footsteps are coming? Well, you haven't announced that you heard them yet.
I'm gonna just start walking towards the
Yep,
house.
I'm hearing some footsteps nearby. Maybe we should just keep on moving here, guys.
Okay,
No need to hang around the
I put-
mutilated corpse too
Are,
long.
are there any people on the boats or anything like that I
Not
can
that you
see?
can see
Still
at the moment.
Quiet.
It seems like it's the city that's more waking up, even though usually it's fishermen.
Yeah.
I put my
So
talents
I'm
away.
actually gonna stay. I'm actually gonna walk towards the foot. Have you pointed out where they're coming from?
Oh, do I know exactly where they're coming from?
Yeah, based off of it, it was coming down roughly one of the alleys that you...
One of these side alleys here.
I'm gonna jog towards the alley that you indicated.
Alright. So are you guys moving towards the boats and you're moving towards the...
Yeah.
I follow them.
Okay.
You what?
I follow them.
So, you, as you make it over, that you see someone in guard uniform walking around with what appears to be like, not a clipboard, but like they're making marks on some parchment.
Yeah.
and they're kind of looking around at the buildings and scribbling notes, not really noticing you yet.
Yeah. The harbormaster's been killed.
Oh, we knew that.
Oh.
That's why there's police line and chalk around the body.
That makes sense, now that you mention it.
I forgot about that.
Just any...
We totally understand the problem.
Are we knocking that up to the Knight of Cursed Luck, or do we know any particular one who might have cursed her?
We're doing a small investigation, but I mean, we can never necessarily attribute it to a person. We'll do what we can, but there's already 563 people dead so far.
560?
Oh, that's a small tally.
So this
We're
is
sure
normal.
to find more pieces over the next few days.
This is normal for that.
It's the Night of Cursed Luck.
Jesus Christ.
What is it like where you come from?
I don't know.
Man, what a blessed place you live. Anything else to report?
I've seen.
I'm gonna keep doing my inventory. Unless, if you need something, just let me know, okay?
I'll do that, I suppose.
And they kind of walk past you, and
Yeah.
you're still making their marks.
I'll head back towards the docks and meet the other people.
Alright. So, you
Just
pass and you see this individual making notes and looking around.
It's like 560. My God.
Where did you wander off? I don't know. I don't know if you came back or
I
not.
did. I'm
Okay.
back right now.
Where did you wander off to?
Well, there was someone coming, and I wanted to.
Walk directly towards them. Very
Yeah.
smart.
Yes.
That is what sneaky people do.
I wasn't trying to be sneaky. I was trying to get their attention.
Why?
We did just desecrate a corpse. So.
We did
You.
not.
You did. I didn't touch the thing.
I sliced it open.
You did do
I
that.
approved of
Maybe
that.
don't say that out loud.
Why? I did. That is what
Somehow I
happened.
completely missed the chalk and the crime scene table.
But either way,
Still a little woozy after last night.
563 people died last night.
563.
Let's get out of here. This is no place I want to be. Let's go.
It sounds like that was a rather light total for the Night of Cursed Luck in this particular
And
area.
how many people live in this?
I have no idea.
It's not the... I don't think it's the capital here. It's not the capital, but it's definitely one of the most populous cities on this continent.
One of the largest cities on the continent.
Still, that's a lot of people for one night.
There's a lot of people, and apparently the count is supposed to go up. So,
Let's get
because,
out of
and
here.
I quote, they're going to find pieces.
Pieces of what?
People.
And other things.
So
We're ready to move on.
you see that there's some
Very much
individuals
so.
moving about on the ships now.
Which
They,
one?
they seem to be looking, not noticing you. They're kind of looking at eye level, which is
Okay,
raised above you.
Marcena, you need to get one of our bags now. We only have 3 tickets.
What about Packrat? You just gonna carry him with you?
Why not?
And I'm assuming you brought Dolores with you.
Yes.
He's a rat.
Right.
I'll take care of Pat.
Thank you.
No problem.
This pleases me. Whose backpack? I'll get in your backpack. I'll get in Claydre's
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Alright, how much do you weigh
I weigh
with all your stuff?
30.
Oh, I thought you were more than that. Okay.
Wait,
Oh god.
I weigh 40 pounds.
Okay.
Alright. Strength 12, so.
Okay, so you carry 40 pounds
Yeah.
worth of Marcena and gear.
Alright.
I'm gonna. Just,
Oh, actually, no, because Packrat
Backpack.
has my backpack.
Except
so-
for your...
Right.
okay.
Yeah, so I'd
So
say
it's-
35 pounds.
Just Marcena at that point, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut just a tiny sliver of cheese off my wheel and give it back.
Packrat looks
Wait,
really
yeah.
excited and just gobbles the cheese, and then you see his tongue just kind of lick his eyeball and kind of go
You-
his mouth.
You have cheese. Okay, we're doing cheese wheels again. Got it.
What? Nothing. I just. It's.
Yeah, we are.
Alright,
I'm a
so
cheese person.
in the middle of the docks,
I
Marcena
have
climbs.
exposure to cheese people in New
So in the middle of the dock, Marcena gets in the backpack. You put it back on.
Which one is else?
I look at the tickets and I would assume that the
You
ship
know.
name is written on there.
It's coins.
It's coins.
Our
They
tickets
were
are
given,
coins.
you were given gold
Oh,
stamped
okay. On
coins.
the.
But
on
does
the
it
stamp, or does
say,
does it give
like-
any indication?
It doesn't have any name of the ship on there.
And we don't have a harbormaster to ask.
Yes. So
Any,
My,
do any of us have any idea
So,
what to
those of you who have done ocean travel before, roll just a straight d20 for me.
I'm inside of a backpack.
15,
I
19.
can't hear what is happening.
The harbormaster generally has a logbook of incoming and outgoing ships. You could probably check and see if the logbook is
Okay.
there.
do? Let's go check the little cabin here.
Yeah.
That we can hopefully find some reference.
Hells, if we can find another coin, that'd be ideal.
Oh. Okay. So we go over to the little shack, harbormaster shack.
Okay.
I assume it's a shack.
It's
Could be very
It's got
nice.
kind of a small space off to the side with like a podium where they would normally sit overlooking with, kind of a canopy above it where the body is currently in. But the entire area is taped off. If you want, you can go
Oh,
within
so the
there.
body is in the shack.
It's not in the
Got it.
shack, it's in the outside area with the canopy.
Oh, I'm
Right.
absolutely walking straight through that up to the podium.
Alright, are you cutting
wait,
the tape off, or are you just walking through it and breaking it?
Can I, go under? Is it not,
It's kind of at an odd place. There's like two ones that
Just
are
jump over it.
one about your waist height, one about
Can we go around it?
it's
Let's
the
just
whole
take that.
thing's
There's
I
no
mean, I'll
back
just-
door or window or
Yeah.
anything
There's
to
windows.
this shack?
Can I just lift it up and go under like police tape?
Right?
Yeah, you
Like,
kind of
seriously.
straight under.
you
I mean,
strain
come
it and go under and get in. I just wanted to see how you were
You're
going
making
into
it
it.
Yeah,
complicated.
no.
I
I
know I
just
am.
straight under it, yeah.
Okay, so you go in there, stepping over, you make it in.
Yeah, and I just go up to the podium and start looking for the logbook and another gold coin.
Make a perception check.
Thank God for Bae. We'd be lost.
Bae's got the balls.
You're gonna be
to do
lost
it.
with Bae.
A lack of social grace
5.
is...
You're a little preoccupied with a small crystal that you find in the podium.
Is it purple?
It is not purple,
Oh.
but it's bright blue.
Good.
And so you just kind of keep looking at that. Everyone else who is not preoccupied with Bae, roll perception.
I'm inside of a backpack. I can't.
14.
Wait.
The individual with
Yeah,
the clipboard is kind of walking past as Bae is flipping through the crime scene. But they seem a little preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
Do I see some?
You're
inside.
You're
You're
looking
watching
at the
the
crystal.
Cool.
Bae, bring the book.
What is happening
What?
out there?
Bring me the book.
We're gonna try
Let me
and
look
find
at
a
the
way
book.
to get you in without being in a
book.
backpack.
The harbormaster book.
fine. I can be in a backpack.
Isn't there a book on the podium?
Book!
Yes. Bring me the book.
Roll another perception. I'll let you try again.
9!
You find a coin that's kind of stuck to the underside of the podium.
Is it gold?
You have not seen the coins, but it's a
Oh.
gold coin that's got stamps on it. It doesn't look like
Good.
gold.
Bring it.
I will take it.
Alright. So at this point you found a coin.
Okay. Well,
What about the book? Where's the book?
The individual is not looking at you guys yet.
There's no, papery substance at all.
What is
Roll,
That's going on.
roll perception to look for a book, because with that it didn't.
Some kind of log, something.
No, we are not perceptive.
2. Alright. You also see the blue crystal, which is very pretty.
Oh my God, that crystal's amazing!
I just walk back out to the people. I got the
Do you
coin!
see that blue crystal? Hey, grab the crystal!
I see a
I grabbed the crystal.
Okay.
I can't see
I
anything.
grabbed the crystal.
Oh, right, you're in the back. Sorry.
I love that. Do you see that? What?
It's so dark in here.
I have a. Do you like this?
Oh my God, it is
I
the
think it's
most
cute.
amazing looking
I-
crystal.
actually,
Cal, how about you roll perception
Yeah.
looking to see if you
Put
can
it in
find
the
the log?
backpack. I want to see it.
10?
Okay, that's the highest you guys have gotten.
Yeah.
You see that on the top of the podium there seems to be a locked compartment. There's a single lock.
Did you see the crystal?
Look at the crystal.
I can't help but have seen the
I
crystal.
think it is the same as me. It is blue.
I'd like to unzip the bag a little bit and just be like, $2, why don't we just ask each and every individual boat?
Oh, look at is there a person around
I
so
don't
that
know why
I can
we're
see?
stalling, but what
There's
if our
an
ship
individual
leaves
writing on
before
the-
we can
Hello.
Let's leave the.
I
zip it back closed.
we are looking for a ship. We have the coin to go, but we do not know who it is.
Oh, well, the harbor master's dead.
Yes.
So who do we ask?
We're aware.
The new harbor master.
Who's the new harbormaster?
When they get hired.
When will they be hired?
Hopefully in the next week.
Okay, I walk to
Next
the first ship. Hello. We booked passage on a ship, but we do not know which one, and the lady is dead.
Where are you trying to go?
I don't know.
Whatever. North.
No. No. What?
The continent of Monstran.
Monstran!
Ellisentire or Varenba?
Varenba.
Varenba.
Not us.
Do you know which?
Unfortunately not. We just docked last night, but look for something that looks like it's built to withstand some heat. It's not easy to traverse a desert.
That makes sense.
On the boat?
On a boat?
There's the river passes through the desert.
Oh.
That makes more sense. Thank you.
Resilient sails.
Every single one of us just went, no!
No.
Alright, so let's
Hey,
Next, I go to the very next ship.
Think of more resilient
Just go to the very next ship.
So, as you start going to the next ship, you roll perception.
Yeah.
Let's think. What would a ship that needed to be
Apparently I'm only rolling single digits. That's a 7.
It's not difficult to notice the leathery sails of two ships on the end.
Ah.
Bae, it's one of those
Oh, okay. I go all the way down to them. Hello?
two. Run out.
Ahoy!
We are looking for a ship that is going to Valenba in Monstran, and we have tickets, but we don't know who
Which
it
ship?
is.
We're not headed to Varenba, we're headed to Ellisentire.
We can't go to Ellisentire.
So I
Okay.
take it the other one is going to Monstran?
I would assume so.
That would make sense.
Alright, we go to that ship and
Hey, what
ask.
is this coin?
That coin is another ticket.
Oh, so she can get out of the bag.
Get out of the bag. But
Hey, get out of the
not
bag!
right now because we're in plain sight.
Oh. But we haven't had the tickets.
But she's still.
We need to go somewhere we'll be seen.
But I am blue.
I know, but you're.
Hello?
There's a difference. How do I explain the difference between a gnome and a blue person?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to be this ship, so be this ship, okay?
What?
But we are looking for a ship to go to Valenba and Monstran, and we have tickets.
Tickets! We don't know which ship. Please.
That's us.
Thank
Okay.
God, goddesses, whatever.
We'll send someone down to greet you, and we'll lower the plank.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Just a moment. I'm going to go get a friend of ours that's also getting.
As long as you paid passage,
We
no mind
already
to me.
did.
We've paid
We
passage.
did. We have our tickets.
Yeah. So I'm going to go off into a small back alley and.
Pull Harrison out of the bag.
What do you have in your bag?
I have a journal that's basically full of schematics. If you went through and read it, I have like just a couple of apples. I think probably if you. I probably have one fewer apple.
There's also, you haven't discovered it yet, but there's a footprint on one of your rations.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And there's
about
an
that.
apple core in your bag.
No, there absolutely is one in the bag.
There's an apple core replacing one of your rations.
Fold it up inside.
Besides that, there's an empty water skin and a second spell book.
Okay.
Because I have mine on like my hip.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry about that.
That's
Roll perception.
5.
Never mind.
It's okay for me to go then.
Yeah, so we've got an extra ticket for you.
Ah, most excellent.
Token, I suppose. So
Good. Very good.
Great.
All right.
So at this point,
This pleases me.
I'm assuming you've been talking to the first mate.
I have nothing else to say.
Oh, okay,
Unless they
perfect.
want to talk to me. I just wanted to know if it was the right ship.
And it is.
Okay.
We're waiting for the person
You
to come
have
down.
noticed that there's some staring at you from the ship. But they're trying to be polite about it, just like a glance here and there.
It's because I am so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am handsome.
I'm gonna just be a little on my toes, noticing those glances.
Okay. So at this point, they lower the plank and they come down. Do you have your tickets?
I have mine, but he has the last of them and will be
I
right back.
have the other 3.
He just kind of collects them all,
Thank you.
and he watches. He takes like a stamp, and he watches it kind of fit into this stamp, almost like a roll.
Yeah.
place them on. Let's see. These indicate that you will be working
Yes.
while on the ship.
Yes.
So, cleaning up after the Night of Cursed Lucky Hands, you 2 brooms and you 2 mops. You can get to work, and we'll set sail in about an hour. Your rooms will be down those stairs and to the left.
Thank
And
you.
my mule. Left, there's a spot for my
Oh yes,
mule.
we'll take them down, and
Okay.
they take the Lord.
Take very good care of it, please.
I'm
And
sorry.
are
but
you taking your
could
horse?
you carry this onto
Uh,
the ship for me,
No,
somebody?
I left a note.
I
saying
take
that's right.
Marisanda's
Yeah.
mop, and I carry both of our mops up onto the ship.
All right.
This pleases me.
All right. So the mop is now on the ship. You guys start cleaning.
I'm just gonna play my harp and pretend like I'm not casting prestidigitation over
Yeah, I know.
You need to just set her mop next to her, and just go on with power mopping.
Every now and then, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation. I did 3 times. It fails on the 3rd one.
Uh-oh.
Roll a percentile die for me.
Yeah. 47.
You watch as there's this like glowing white light that kind of hits all of you, and any of you who were hurt no longer feel hurt.
I just kind of
This is some of the better ones.
stare,
Yeah.
like blatantly. I don't know. Actually, my eyes don't have a pupil, so you might not know. I'm
She's
staring
Bae is
at Madeline
staring.
when that happens.
Well, that was weird. But I've
Well,
heard weirder things
That's
happen.
that's one of the less harmful ones, I suppose.
No?
Why did you do that?
Well, there was this thing on this. It's like,
So you healed instead of clean?
well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, I get that you're stupid.
Bae.
Why?
He's trying.
No.
No
What
advisor.
is wrong with
No
what they
advisor
said?
of mine would be
He's not
stupid.
My
He
thumb-
healed instead of cleaning a spot.
My thumb caught on a
That
protrusion
doesn't
in the
necessarily
joint.
mean stupid.
Bae,
It just means making a mistake.
look at this. My thumb has a slight protrusion there that I've been trying to get rid of it with it still working for a long time. It got caught on there.
Oh, you want me to get rid of it?
No!
So as your claws come out,
No.
you hear one of the sailors scream, and is now running down the stairs.
They're gone. Like, what is that?
Maybe let's keep the claws under wraps unless we absolutely need them.
Gosh,
Oh.
it's like as if they saw a ghost. What's the big deal?
I mean, they kind of
Well, to be fair,
did.
he was also looking at a wooden hand.
Yeah, and
and
a blue person.
Yeah.
With claws.
A blue person with
A
claws. and a
6'3"
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
blue person.
Nothing
And
unusual about us.
claw.
And a
Not
wooden
at all.
hand with glowing
And
writing
a
on it.
lady with
So,
really long claws.
We're
What
not.
the fuck are we?
We are really cool.
a crippled magician.
It's-
We're the best.
I don't like it.
Alright.
So
I'm mopping.
after a little bit, you see someone in what appears to be a little bit of regalia, beautiful gold trim on his outfit, possibly the captain. He strolls up, hear that there's something
I got my mop.
nefarious happening.
Nothing nefarious here, just
Nothing
cleaning away.
nefarious.
No claws.
None except the ones we were given.
Yes, they are close.
I mean, my nails are obviously very long.
Well, so you're the only one with claws.
I
No.
don't see anything.
Yes. Watermelon. Oh.
Can I see your claws?
Yes. No.
You just
Watermelon.
those need to stay put away. You're on the journey.
Okay.
Otherwise, we will toss you overboard.
Why? What is wrong?
They're scared of you
Why?
because they don't have claws.
I can assure you, if we get attacked by a griffin or something, those will come very in handy.
Well, if we're attacked, you can bring them out.
I assure you, Bae is nothing but the purest of intentions and goodness. So
You could liken her to one of those swirly
I am not
things.
a-
cinnamon roll.
yes.
She's like a cinnamon.
I'm not
They're
a
like
bird.
they're like a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
Bae is like a cinnamon roll.
What's
They
a cinnamon
only
roll?
use
Oh, you've never had them.
A sweet pastry that
love
has
pastries.
cinnamon and sweet frosting on top. Just
Occasionally,
pure, wonderful. Everything you could ever imagine.
fluffy, crispy on the outside. They're amazing.
If those come out and they are not pure, you're going overboard too.
Fine.
Why
they're
are
not.
you so afraid?
I'm not afraid, it's my...
Why is he
Crew.
so afraid?
I don't have time to get into the nuances now. Maybe later.
I would like to know when you do have a minute.
We're leaving in about 10 minutes. Stay out of the way of the crew. Okay, he goes back down.
Well, thank goodness he's
I
just
can
not
give you.
kicking us off the ship.
I can give you a brief summary if it's as to why they're afraid.
Why are they afraid?
Okay,
Yes,
and
I'd
I'll
also like to know.
I'll tell.
Is that
I'll
men
basically
and they're
tell
stupid?
the story about the Mad King, or at least like the bare
Oh.
bones of it.
No, I know it.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
why are they afraid? Why is
Because-
it? Magic is beautiful.
It is, and they don't realize that.
I remember so much magic. A world that breathes magic, and using it was so powerful and strong and beautiful. And could help, but it was terrible, but it saved itself. But yet they are so afraid.
Some
the
people
world
use
we live
magic
in.
badly, though. That's why they're afraid.
It's a tool, like any tool that can be used on people.
Then we should get rid of all tools and all people.
Exactly.
Works for me.
Blaming a tool
We're a
for
group of nihilists
blaming a
here.
tool for the actions of those that wield it is no better.
Would you roll a d20 for me, please,
Yes.
and add your charisma?
12.
People around the ship were also listening to you and just
Blaming a tool for those.
and seeming to enjoy your oration.
Yeah.
Well, also,
I've told stories to
if
my younger
there's-
siblings, so.
also, if there's those who seek to hurt with magic, isn't it befitting that you have magic to fight magic? Good magic, right? You would think.
I mean,
It's a good theory.
It's as if it's a useful tool.
but the thing that I don't understand is I don't have magic. I cannot cast magic. I am blue.
Yes, but your very essence is magic in some ways.
Not that magical.
Perhaps, but the ignorant will be afraid, no matter what.
You and I mean, I don't know about you. You have magic. You do magic. But like
I
small.
don't do magic, I just play music.
Lie. This is good, yeah? Okay. You don't do magic. But
You just leave it at that. That's fine. You can just.
You got it. It's perfect.
As long as you don't have 5 or...
I've got it. No, I have one.
Okay.
I'm good.
Magic allows for wonderful things. There are stories that I'm chasing, and hopefully one day I'll find them.
Where are they?
And as you're
I don't
speaking, the sails roll down and are starting to pull you out to sea. You see that there's rows, or, oars that are coming out the side of the ship and are currently propelling
Getting us out of
it
the
forward.
harbor.
Mm-hmm. Kind of pushing against
So
the
we
side
go
of
out
the
to
docks.
sea and then we go up a river through the desert?
Yes.
You've never been to that area, you're not quite sure.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly.
Okay. Sorry.
But from what you heard, possibly.
Okay.
Well, while we're rolling out, I'm just gonna turn to Cal and go, can I see our notebook?
Sure. And like I show her the notebook, and it's just
I'm not a her.
what?
I am not a her.
Or I show Bae the notebook, and it's just like diagrams and stories with like circles in the notation. Like,
That word is wrong.
Which one?
That one.
This one? What should it be?
I don't know, but it's wrong.
Okay.
That's why your spell's not working, because that word is
I'm
wrong.
kind of just peeking over just to.
Oh yeah. that
See
makes
what this
sense.
guy knows.
Well,
Roll
we'll have to
spellcraft
find
check.
another one then.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a skill.
I guess should I roll spellcraft check to see like if I.
So I got 12.
You recognize this to be reduced person.
Okay.
But It would take. You can't memorize it, but you recognize it and can read it.
Yeah.
Looking.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll try and roll spellcraft to see if I can suss out like if I messed up the vowel or something like that. Okay, there we go. 25.
Yeah. That is very wrong.
Oh shit! No, you're right. I totally misspelled that. And
You wrote dog instead of human.
I will. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'll fix that. And
Easy mistake.
it's Draconic. I'm still learning the letters.
I can't speak that at all. I just remembered the pattern.
Yeah, it's a useful thing to have. Thank you. Wouldn't have wanted to. I frankly don't know what that would have done. Turned someone into a small dog, I assume.
Werewolf!
A small werewolf.
Even cuter!
Jack Russell Terrier werewolf!
Is there anything anyone would like to do while they're on the ship? Have conversations?
At some point I do want to find Molly.
Okay, so it's like a couple hours where you're still cleaning the deck, and after a while, the captain comes up and examines your work and sees it looks acceptable, and has someone take your cleaning supplies. And you can go down to your rooms now if you'd like. The mess hall is paid for. Just be reasonable. There is no alcohol in the ship. We only do that at port.
Thank you.
So just down to the left of your rooms and down to the right will be mess hall.
Excellent.
And how
Much
long
appreciated.
should this journey take?
Oh, a couple weeks.
Well,
Maybe 3, depends on the weather.
I need to go do some studying. I still haven't.
I want to go check on my mule. Where's my mule? Sir, where did you store my mule?
Down at the base of the ship
Okay.
with the hay.
I'll go check on my mule.
I go to my room and actually prepare my spells for the day because I haven't done that.
Okay, so you prepare spells.
Molly? Yes, Bae.
Can we talk?
What do we need to talk about?
Well, so you cannot tell Mandilyon.
Something that I can't tell Mandilyon. I thought that Mandilyon was your friend.
She is, and that is why you cannot tell her.
Okay, what's wrong?
I had a dream, the night before we left, that if we stayed, that one of us would be cursed. But if Mandilyon found out, if it was her, and she was cursed, and she knew, it would be very, very bad. I don't know why, but very bad. So you cannot tell her, okay?
Does that have to do with the night of cursed luck?
Yes.
Or
Because
why would one of you two be cursed?
I don't know, but we left, and because I wanted her to be safe, and I don't want to be cursed.
You
and,
think that
so we
that's
left.
why you left town?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Are you under the impression that she is cursed?
Yes, because we left, and I thought we were safe. I thought we were good. I thought we were far enough away. But we turned, and there was a fire.
A fire
there was
where?
in town.
In town.
I mean, you saw the scorch marks. You were in town.
Yeah.
Did you see the fire?
I did see. I did see the fire. Yes.
Okay, so there was a fire. Yeah.
I think that perhaps I vaguely recall that.
Good. I'm glad that you were far enough away from it that it wasn't a problem.
Clearly, Adrian and I are still safe, so we're out of harm's
But
way.
a paper with scribbles, it flew up and was coming towards me, and I thought, oh, good. Well, not good, but it is bad that it is me, but it is better than her. And then she jumped in the way, and it hit her, and went away, and I don't know
Didn't
if she's
see what the
cursed.
curse said.
No. And I don't know that it really is cursed, but you cannot tell her, because if she is cursed, then it is bad. But if she is cursed, then I need help.
But she jumped in front of the way. Does that mean that she knows?
Well, it means she might suppose, but I don't know how much she believes in the curse.
And you haven't seen any
You also
symptoms
hadn't
yet.
heard about that as part of it because you weren't with the group.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
But I
Oh.
know that there was a thing coming
Yeah.
towards her, and that it hit her and it was gone.
And she jumped in the way on purpose, you said.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Intriguing. I will keep my eye out on what is happening with her, and I promise not to tell her that she is cursed.
Okay. I don't know if she is, but if she is, it is really important that she does not know. I don't know if it really matters after, but, and I think it does. Also, you said you would tell me in the morning.
What time is it?
It's like 6 in the morning.
Really? It's that early?
You left
Because I
before...
thought we woke up
Oh, I'm sorry.
late.
No, you
We woke up late.
We woke up before dawn. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, it was an hour, so it's like 7.
It's morning.
No
No getting around it.
Benjamin, I did not specify which morning I would tell you.
You are sneaky.
It's what I do best, darling. But I promise it's worth the wait.
Oh, we've entered Darling territory.
With the wind, kind of smell, that familiar smell of sparkling water with fruit.
It smells so nice.
What does that mean?
It kind of makes me dizzy, honestly.
Oh, do I need to leave?
No, not at all. It's not anything you have to worry about. It's just... You have a very intoxicating smell about you. Call it a weird gnome thing.
Under gnomes.
Right in there.
I have a second note about gnomes.
We have a good sense of... smell.
Okay.
Just wait till you meet another gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun.
I do also have a question. Where are we going and why?
Well, we're going to my homeland. I live in the continent of Monstran, similar to yourself, right?
Yeah. But
going-
we're not going to Gork's Lake because I am not allowed to go back home yet.
Of course not. We're just gonna make a stop by my home and make sure everything is okay.
Okay.
And perhaps I will stay, hopefully.
Oh,
I will see
okay.
if they will accept me back.
But wouldn't they accept you? It is your home.
That is correct, but basically when you... Sometimes in life, there are moments and phases where everything changes and you're not sure if if life can be the way it once was, or if you have to figure something else out.
Well, I know that.
Well, you see, I was transported to a completely different continent. Without
Obviously.
any of my guards, and without any of my advisors, and not without my vizier, who's the closest person in the entire universe
That's
to me.
it. I know this word.
The
I know
vizier.
this.
He's like my right-hand man.
Yes, it is what my father does. Sort of.
Who?
My father.
Your father. He's a vizier.
Of sorts.
Sounds like a very...
That is what he has been called before.
He is no longer?
No, he is.
Oh.
But we do not use this word.
Oh, I see.
But they have called him this.
Oh, I see. So a very respectable man. He is my right-hand man on the throne. So...
Are you a princess?
Oh no!
No, I am not a princess.
Are you an empress?
Something like that. I'm not an empress, I'm a queen.
That is
But you can't tell anybody. You may say that I am royalty, but you may not say that I am a queen.
Roll Roll a society check.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh no.
20.
No.
There is only one monarchy that you know of. That is an Elisantire.
Uh-oh.
And you have seen the queen there personally.
Oh, an Elisantire.
Mm-hmm. But you don't know of any others.
And does it look like the same person?
No. The queen of Elisantire is not a gnome. They're a respectable human with blonde hair.
You look confused.
I have met her. Well, not met, but I saw her. And I know that you lie, but I do not know if you are lying now, but she is not you. But maybe she is you. Maybe you are like me, with different faces, yeah?
I don't have any idea what she's
Yeah.
talking about, or Bae is talking about, so... I don't know what you're talking about anymore, but, you know,
but there was one... Okay.
Maybe just follow me to my homeland, and I will show you what it is all about.
Okay.
Maybe you can see it with your own eyes, and then you can choose to believe me or not. How does that sound?
I do not like that you lie.
Who said
It makes
that I
things
lied?
very... Well, you lied to me earlier.
I didn't just lie just now.
But...
Are you wearing the amulet? The talisman?
I don't know, am I?
It's up to you if you put it on, because you bought it.
Oh, Cynthian.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something else. No.
Okay.
It's in my bag.
Okay.
but
I wasn't
I
lying
don't
to you just
know
now.
if you are lying now or not, because I'm pretty sure
You
there's
can
only
believe
one
whatever
queen,
you'd like
but
to believe.
she is not where we are going, and she is human and blonde.
Oh.
But but if
You're thinking of the Queen of Elisantire. Let's just say we have a bit of
but there is only
a
one.
healthy rivalry.
But there is only one.
I can't believe you won.
Okay, I'll find out what the hell is going on later. Did I say that right?
That is correct,
I
yes.
heard Mandilyon say before.
That is exactly correct, yes.
Okay.
Alright,
You've
so
learned well.
during that conversation, you managed to find Dolores. It's not difficult. She seems a little uncomfortable being in a small, darkish, there's some candlelight space. Seems perfectly happy eating the hay that's in there, but you can tell it's a little old.
What do I have? I think I've got stuff for her.
On Dolores, you have some animal feed.
Yeah, I just want to see. Do I, for sure?
Yeah, you bought
Yes,
some.
I do. I'm going to give her some of
1 pound worth.
the mule feed.
I think it's 1 pound per serving.
I've got 7, and it's 20 pounds.
7, 20 pounds.
I don't know.
It would make sense
Wait,
that
it's
it's more than half per serving.
is it 7 hay bales for 20 pounds?
7, yeah. Feed mule times 7. The weight is, or maybe it's 70. Oh, I think
That
it's
sounds right,
70.
okay.
Yeah, so they are 10 pounds each.
Okay, so you take out one and...
Give it to my baby Dolores.
How
I'm
long
gonna
does that last?
scratch her some little ears and say, hey,
How long
Dolores,
does
I
that
know
last?
this is not what you signed on for.
It's 1 day per serving.
Okay.
Sorry, I was gonna get through this girl.
Alright, she seems okay. Little...
Is
If-
Pack Rat around?
Packrat is not. Packrat has been up on top.
He's with
Okay.
me.
You...
I know, I was just checking.
So, Dolores, if Dolores ever could be miffed, is miffed at being left.
Oh, well, maybe I'll stay with Dolores.
But, Dolores, you've been away from Dolores.
Yeah,
at
I'm
times.
gonna spend some time with Dolores.
Alright, how long do you want to spend? Just
I
like...
don't know, I want to spend like half an hour. I want to, make her comfortable. I'm gonna groom her.
Okay. And then do whatever else you need to do.
Yep.
Okay.
Until she's calmed down.
Okay.
Have a little alone time.
Perfect. You were just gonna work on some...
Working on the spells.
Okay.
It takes an hour.
Alright, so roughly an hour later, everyone kind of recongregates. Is there anything that anyone wants to do immediately?
Let's see. So we
Food,
got up at
maybe?
around 6, then we
Yeah.
spent like an hour doing stuff before the ship, and then 2 hours on the ship, and then an hour then.
So it's
2 hours
11.
thinking. About 11? Well, I
Thursday?
didn't have breakfast,
Yeah,
so I could use some food. If
I think
you're
we
not-
could definitely lose some food. It was a rough night out of the city. Did not sleep well. So
How are you feeling, Mandilyon?
I feel fine. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
Okay.
I'm doing all right. A little tired, a little hungry.
And
Call
yourself?
it concern.
And Bae, how about yourself?
You're welcome
I
to
am
do a
fine.
heal check or
Okay.
survival check if you'd like. So,
Survival?
yeah, because that's heal is going to
Yeah, no, I was just asking.
Yep.
That I am welcome to use that. 17 plus 8.
18 total? So you get a little close and kind of are examining. It's hard to see right up, but everything...
I don't see any, evidence of where the paper landed. Or
Not of the skin you can see. There is a little bit of, ash on the chest, but it's very faint.
I'd like to just wipe that off. I just saw a little ash on the chest.
Are you actually concerned with someone else?
No, absolutely not.
It's like you're making progress.
No, she just had ash on her shirt.
Yes, you...
I care about appearances.
Yes, your own.
I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Clearly, she doesn't want us making her look bad.
What?
So you head down to the mess hall and you find that there is some... It appears to be sliced ham that's been cooked. It seems that they're taking advantage of having fresh food because it's very salty, it's been a little salted to last. There's also some eggs that have been cooked as well. But that's about it, it's just ham and eggs. It tastes okay. I mean, it's a little too salty for most people.
I eat rations instead.
Okay.
It's not... but it'll last, I suppose. Get you
I
through
do
the day.
not partake.
Okay. Do you eat anything at all?
Any rations?
Would you like some sliced bread?
Is there anybody else eating here right now?
Yeah, there's a few of the sailors.
We'll just try and make conversation with all of
No,
them.
I will not eat anything at all.
About anything in particular, or just
Yeah,
idle
look.
conversation?
How long have you been a sailor? What drew you here? What?
Okay,
That kind of
we can
stuff.
have that conversation.
Yeah, idle conversation.
Would you like a
I've been a
strawberry?
sailor for 14 years.
Oh.
I take
What's
a strawberry from Bae's mean.
What drew you to this? Was it family or just?
My family pushed me to this.
Oh,
I hated them.
I know the feeling.
So I figured I could get as far away as I wanted. And never return, but I like being at sea.
There's something about it, although I've yet to get my sea legs. So
You'll get used to it. Or you're gonna throw up repeatedly and never get used to it. We'll find out.
I hope we will have the former, not the latter.
There's no shame in being incapable of sailing.
No, but it would be inconvenient for the next 2 weeks.
Yes, it would be. We
Well,
could knock you out.
I.
Please do.
You see,
Let's wait and
why
see.
it would be inconvenient.
If it's necessary, we will ask.
Okay, so
No,
here's one
I'll just
question.
do it.
What is the most amazing thing you've seen?
We're actually going to be passing through it.
Really?
There's the Dazzling Reef.
Dazzling Reef.
If you want to see coral and beautiful fish and sometimes merfolk, we're going to be passing through the Dazzling Reef. Passes through merfolk territory.
Hard flashbacks. to
I
that.
know, me too! I was sitting there like, Ported, death, bombs! People that constantly want us.
People who constantly want us dead.
Spending way too much money to keep a boat here, and then you guys are all on the friggin' surface.
If you wouldn't mind, if it's not too much trouble, and I understand if it is, but if you could, I'll tell them where my room is. If you could knock on my door when we're about to see that, that'd be wonderful.
I'll blow a horn just to let everyone know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So if you hear he pulls out a conch. If you hear this, you know to show up.
I will.
So, you ended up eating some of...
Just a strawberry.
Okay, you had a single
But
strawberry.
it's pretty big for me.
I mean,
That's the size of this
strawberries
fist.
like...
That's pretty big for yeah.
I capsize is
Pretty
like...
big.
I'm seeing a
small.
fist.
I'm
Yeah.
seeing like small apple size, like...
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So you have a strawberry and you guys eat. And is there anything you guys want to do before we just kind of advance?
I'm good just advancing.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a brief break and then we'll be back and continue.
I can pee.
Hello everyone, we're back. So, you guys are currently on the ship. You stay there for a couple days. If you partake of the food, which tends to be a lot of salted meat, and there's not any veggies, they do have
Apples.
oranges that they bring out.
I try an orange. Do what? I don't know if I like
It's
it.
acidic,
Is it a blood orange?
but it is an orange for the purposes of fighting off scurvy.
Of the food on this
Thank you.
ship, I only eat the oranges and send my food.
Yeah, I only
Okay,
like
so
oranges
those
too.
of you who just eat from your rations, make sure you mark them off.
I'm eating the food on the ship. Maybe not enjoying it, but I'm eating it.
I only eat oranges.
Sustenance.
All right.
I'm used to eating for sustenance and just not for taste.
I do not eat meat.
It offends my palate a little bit, but I'll take it.
Okay. And then there's a little bit of rough sleep. You probably still don't have your sea legs. It's uncomfortable. Your stomach is kind of constantly uneasy.
Okay.
Have you been on a ship before?
I don't know, have I?
I would assume not.
Are you sure?
Not at least not recently.
Oh, actually, no. I probably haven't been on a ship.
Okay. So-
Not a sea ship.
All right. And then at about in the middle of the night, you hear the conch go.
We are under attack, and I run to the deck.
Okay. I also
Alright.
run to the deck, but less urgently.
So you all
saunter
May.
to the deck.
Okay, so you all are sharing a room. There's kind of cloth dividers between each space. So you all kind of run up and you see the individual up in the crow's nest because there's just a small, faint light. You can see the reef! And then there's this finger against the moonlight. And what you see ahead of you is this light coming from these rocks. And you see that the creatures within it are glowing. There's anemones and coral and fish. And you can see movement of some fish moving in front of it that don't have these glowing properties. But it's beautiful. And it's kind of spreads. And you see that this goes for miles beneath. And the ship is maneuvering in this channel.
Okay, I was just going to ask.
And there's some of the rocks and coral that stick up out of the water. Just a little bit. And then there's some birds that have built a nest on part of it that's just high enough that the waves don't crest up to it. It's a beautiful space.
I would like to, while this is happening, I just like to take out my harp and play like a very soft tune.
Okay.
Very sweet, just kind of adding to the atmosphere. Like, whatever I see inspiring me is what I channel into.
Okay, make a performance check.
I'm looking for Merfolk.
16 plus 10, so 26.
Alright, it's beautiful. Roll perception.
Oh, cool. An actually good one. 17.
You don't... Do you have dark vision?
I have low light vision.
Okay. So in parts of it are low light, but a lot of it that you're seeing is shadows against the backdrop of the light. So it's possible, but they all seem too small to be a merfolk, but
Okay.
I'm assuming you haven't seen one before and you're
No,
probably
I
not
haven't.
sure of their
I've
size.
read stories that where they were approximately the size of people, but I could be wrong. Like, stories are whack sometimes.
Yeah,
So.
so you're not sure, but probably not.
Yeah.
Seeing this, I go, have I been here? And then like,
Intense focus on.
Yeah, why don't you make your roll?
what are you? 16. Okay. And, oh god, where's my wheel? What am I rolling over? Hold on. Let me find my note that tells me how the hell I do this. So,
Good music.
that's,
It is quite nice for this.
19.
You were here before the reef.
Such a hipster.
I was here before the reef was
I was here
cool.
before this was pretty.
But you faintly have flashes of it, and you just see how much beauty has come with time.
It is so much more beautiful.
You see against the moon a very large bird, just seeming to just coast, not appearing malicious. Maybe an albatross.
Okay, I was gonna ask how large is large.
It's like a couple people's wingspan.
Yeah, okay.
Trust.
Just so long as it's not a couple hundred people's wingspan.
Yes, luckily there's no rock.
Yes.
We're fighting the Leviathan. Go!
And it can fly now because I'm a dick.
We know. Yeah. I have been here before.
What?
Long, long time ago. Before this was a reef.
The moon of Moor is not visible anymore. It's in its current stage.
So you want to tell me that it's no more?
Yes.
Is that a pun?
It is a pattern.
Oh, something else I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream. I'm sorry to interrupt this scene. I'm implementing a rule called the I know a guy. So once in this entire campaign, you can say that you know a guy for whatever reason it may be, and you just kind of quickly sketch out that NPC and the relationship. However, you do not know how you'll be received. I roll randomly for how friendly they are to you.
Oh, I'm gonna use this for the dumbest thing possible.
Okay.
That's an option for you guys in the future. I forgot to mention it earlier.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna use it for eventually, but Cal does not have a very wide scope of
I also have a note to give you a coin for something. I don't remember what it was, so there's your owed coin. As long as you don't have more than 5.
I do not. I just have the 1. Owed 2, I guess, now.
Okay. So, the night continues on, and you watch as you continue deeper into the reef. You can actually look into it now instead of being into the distance, and you see just how much life is happening at night. And everyone roll perception.
I love base dice, but they're impossible to
The
read.
reef is really pretty.
14.
14. 4. You both are distracted by the beauty of the reef.
Yeah.
16.
You see off in the distance there's another ship in passing, and it has kind of a light on it. And you can tell it's off. You see something glittering in the water on the side of the reef, maybe 40 feet out. It's hard to tell what it is, but it's decently sized, maybe about, the size of this. So maybe 50 feet out. It's bright and shining and glittering.
Okay. Does it look like we'll sail very close to it?
Probably not. I mean, if you had a way to get off the ship, you could reach it, but...
Okay. I'll just keep my eye on that until we get closer.
Okay. So after a couple minutes, you reach where you see the glittering, and you're the closest you're going to get, which is maybe 30 feet from it. And it's kind of propped up on some... It's not necessarily propped, but it's on part of the reef sticking up. And it looks like an object, like a flat object, but it's shining and reflecting the light on it.
Okay.
Anything you want to do, or just watch it pass?
I guess I'll just watch it pass.
Okay. You pass by the glittering
Dad wants
object.
to know what it is, but...
In the distance, as you turn, you see the reflection. You realize it's a mirror. And it just kind of continues.
You didn't ask Cal. No one's got it.
I want to be where the people are.
I don't.
Thingamabobs?
That's funny. Alright, so to avoid copyright, we're going to nip this in the bud.
Yeah.
And scene.
So, you could spend a good chunk of the night in the reef. I mean, this thing goes on for miles.
I'm just gonna keep playing until the reef is either gone or the sun rises.
Okay.
I didn't know you played banjo.
It's one of my many talents.
So, you play until morning, and as the sun rises and hits the reef, it almost seems to partially go to sleep. And now that the light hits, you see a very large sea turtle. I mean, probably 60 feet in diameter. That's just
Oh shit.
swimming beneath the ship.
Wow.
Hello, friends.
You also see some fish, and something off in the distance leaps, and then goes back into the water.
I'm sorry I called you friend. I did not ask first.
You know, it's not so bad if you stay up with the sun.
Alright. And now you're currently admiring the reef.
I'm admiring the
Some of
turtle.
you have not slept.
Nope.
So, you can choose to eat breakfast and go to sleep, or choose to stay up until the next night.
I'm just stay awake.
Sleep.
Oh, we've come this far, may as well.
I want to see if I can find the captain.
Sure. He's not that hard to find. You just kind of find the nicest looking door.
Captain?
Come in. You see he has a map and he's using his compass to kind of track their path.
Do you have a moment? I would like to speak with you.
Give me about 1 minute. He
Okay.
spends that minute. You see him kind of plotting the path and doing some math. And pulling out a sextant, he just kind of sets it on the table. How can I help you? I've never caught your name.
Oh, I am Bezamin Maxime. You can call me Bae.
Okay, Bae.
I do not understand why your crew are afraid, and I do not wish to make them afraid.
The crew is superstitious.
What is the superstition?
I mean, you're different. And unfortunately, people don't necessarily like difference. And it doesn't make them bad people, it just makes them scared. And some people react unpredictably when they're frightened.
Are your crew stupid?
No, they're not stupid, just superstitious. Some of them are stupid,
That
but
sounds stupid.
does everything have to make sense?
Most things do.
Well, this is this is sense of it, and if unfortunately it's not right. But sometimes when things are different, it tells you that something's wrong. And that's what they're assuming, that something's wrong. So prove to them that you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, I'm blue.
Well, I know that you're blue.
Have you seen blue?
Like the ocean?
No, like me. Have you met blue?
Not very often. It was just a child that we were sent to go to Elsentire, and they were going to go to Corcus Lake. But it was treated more like a shipment, but I watched the child in my chambers.
When?
15 years ago.
Do I know the child? Do I know who would have come around 15 years ago?
How old are you?
I'm 62.
Why don't you
There can't be that many.
roll a d20?
Natural 1.
You were in your wild years.
It's true. I was very young. Okay. Well, the reef is beautiful.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, it is far more beautiful than the last time I saw it.
Although it's a little more dangerous of a route, I think that it's worth the morale boost to the
Stay
men.
to us.
Well, if you look, we have to go through a very narrow passage.
Oh, just the narrow.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
So if there's a wave that pushes us into the reef, we're going to be stuck.
If oh, don't do that. But just laughing about stupidity. Sorry. If something bad does happen, I am very strong and would be happy to help.
I would expect you to help, honestly. You look capable.
I can turn into something fine.
I'm assuming that's with the claws.
And my claws come out, the feathers appear up to my elbow, my teeth sharpen, and my hair turns to feathers.
I really trust this guy.
I have to admit,
She doesn't distrust anybody.
I'm not a she.
that's
They
a
don't
little
distrust
terrifying
anybody.
when it's unexpected.
It's only halfway. I can't get the whole way yet.
Be careful who you do that around.
But you know Blue.
I've never seen Blue do this.
Oh. And they go away. I'm the only Blue that does that as far as I know. But we all have our
Differences. Alright.
But if you know Blue, I figure I am okay. Thank you. And I just leave.
But you kind of look, Bae,
Hmm?
don't trust everyone. Your friends seem to have good faith in knowledge in people, which it looks like sometimes you're lacking a bit of the human experience.
Why would I have the human experience? I am not human.
You're living in a human world, for the most part. Trust your friends.
I only have one friend.
Then trust your friend.
I am really hoping that I have two, but they have not answered my question yet, so we can't be friends until they do.
You can be friends without them saying yes.
Why would you say that?
What have you done? What? Oh, Captain, my Captain.
It's good!
You can be friends without them knowing that you're friends yet. Think of it as you're surprising them that they're already friends with you before they say yes.
I'm so angry.
Just don't go too strong.
What?
You can be friends.
But she hasn't said she would be my friend.
She might later. But maybe you're already friends and she's too scared to say it.
Please! You are a good captain, and I leave.
Would you mind shutting the door on your way out? Okay.
Just a little too hard, because I'm a little too excited.
I'm a little
Captain
too excited.
went back to his markings.
Why are you like this?
I immediately go back to our rooms, like, slap my journal down and go,
Which you're, I'm assuming, preparing your spells.
Yeah.
You two are asleep,
sorry.
and then there's the slam.
Ooh.
So roll a d20 for those of you who are sleeping to see if you wake up.
16.
18 plus
Oh, wait.
perception.
Plus perception.
You seem excited.
20.
17.
Friends, not you.
You
but-
wake up. Slam!
And I hear, you could be friends. I just put my blankets
The words I said were, "We can be friends." Wait, not you.
Alright.
So
So,
that changes at some point.
do you guys want to do anything in the next 8 hours? Because I'm just going to advance
No.
through this sleep.
No.
I'm sleeping.
Okay, you're riding.
I am aggressively writing all of this and like what it might mean. That like what is a friend? Like we're getting philosophical and crazy. What does it mean to be friends if they don't have to say yes?
Oh no!
So,
Stalking?
so you're,
I'm studying different, like, and going over theories for different spells.
Okay.
Specifically, one that launches a ball of ice.
okay, so you're trying to figure out propulsion.
I'm trying to figure out snowball.
So, 8 hours advanced, you're riding fiercely, you're studying, you maybe have a snack in between them that's offered from you. They actually pull out more oranges and some sliced bread.
I have the bread and the oranges.
Okay. And then we go to you two rising. I'm assuming you take the time to prepare your spells.
I don't have to.
Oh, that's right.
Birds, man.
Spontaneous casters.
Spontaneous.
So you both wake up,
Spontaneity!
and Basamine, past the curtain, is you hear scribbling.
Inflexibility. Which really just translates to inflexibility.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to do with your time, Mandilyon, as you wake up?
Nothing.
I just
right now.
peek through the curtains, and I see Basamine.
Hello.
I'm trying to be sneaky.
Oh,
Okay, so roll stealth.
Okay. Please don't fuck me over.
I won't see you.
15
I don't
plus stealth.
see you.
Okay. Yeah, 19.
There's no way.
I'm
Alright.
going to slowly, quietly get dressed, and then I'm going to try to just sneak out of the room without Basamine seeing me.
So after you get dressed, roll stealth on the creaky wooden floors.
16 plus
Mhm.
4, so 20.
You manage to walk past Basamine.
Okay, but what if... Okay, so... No, that doesn't make any sense, because that's just mean.
So you have the end, you walk past Basamine, and you now reach Mandelion's area.
I just want to get out of the room.
Okay, so you roll perception.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that was so much better. Wait, 3. Yes, 3.
Alright, so you're preoccupied.
Yes.
You sneak past and then you reach Cal.
Very preoccupied, you're good.
Alright, so you manage to sneak out of the room without alerting anyone.
Now, dude.
Damn, I'm good. I whisper to myself.
Roll stealth!
I had to say it out loud so they could hear me.
Every
but, yeah.
single one of us goes,
What?
what?
No, I
What?
whispered that to myself, like, damn, I'm good. And then I'm gonna go get food.
Alright. There's...
Just bread and oranges.
Okay.
'Cause I
It's a little-
hunger.
It's a little crusty, kind of tough,
How am I feeling?
tired,
Okay.
hungry.
Am I satiated?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go up to the top and play my thingamabob.
Perfect. Roll a percentile die for me.
Okay, remind me how to do that.
So that's the D10 plus the one with 2 numbers on it.
Okay.
This one.
Yes, I know. I don't know shit.
Where to go? This one.
Okay.
So you take the 2 numbers first, and then the small one.
The 2, so 63. There you go. Thank you.
A+.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
Is there anything, so you eat, anything else anyone wants to do? You're still in the reef at the moment, even after 8 hours
Oh,
of
Jesus.
sailing.
This got very big.
I'll go see if I can see any merfolk or something like that.
Yeah, I want to check out and see if I can see merfolk.
I'm just gonna go sit on the deck.
Yeah, I'm still playing and singing.
So as you reach the reef, it starts to deepen, and you're in deeper water, so you kind of see it further beneath. Definitely not as treacherous as it was before. A ship could easily pass anywhere on this so far, except for the rare protrusion. And what did you get?
I got a 20 total for perception.
Oh my god, so dramatic, guys.
You do see something beneath the water. Bright green scales. It might have been an arm. You're not. It was deeper in the water, but there was something.
Like how deep?
Maybe 50 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna try and send out a message in that direction.
In common?
Yeah, and I'm good. So I'm just gonna say, do you speak common?
There's no
Oh,
response.
you get to whip that out
You hear
again.
the sound of water rushing. So you made contact with something.
This probably doesn't count, but either way, nice to meet you, and best of luck, and all.
Okay. Anything for anyone?
I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Alright. We continue to advance. A couple days pass. So I'm keeping track of the days.
God.
And you end up reaching... you can see this windstorm over in the distance to your right. And it's very tall. Like, you can tell that this is a very far away thing, but it's very formidable.
I want to bite it.
No, I suggest we do not sail into whatever that is.
No, we should not
Okay.
sail into it, but I want to bite
Take a
it.
look at the crew
Why
and
do you
see
want
if
to
they're
bite it? It's a giant wind column.
I don't know.
see if they're like how on edge they seem to be. Or
Yeah.
This is normal.
Okay.
So whatever that is normal.
Okay. Yeah.
Why is your first instinct to bite a wind column?
I don't know. It looks bad. I bite bad things. You are not bad.
Yeah, let's say that.
Are you bad?
No, why would I be bad?
Are you bad?
Pretty bad.
Okay.
Everyone roll perception. Who's on top of the ship?
Alright. Marcella, don't fuck me up.
7.
Natural 20.
7.
10.
You three are distracted for whatever reason.
I'm still thinking.
The wind
about,
tunnel.
I'm learning.
I'm
how
still
to
thinking
wink.
about that.
Thingy you saw.
That
Where from
person
the thingy
I
you
might
saw.
have possibly seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thingy you saw.
How long do you hold the wink? Is it just like, or is it like,
Well, you can. It depends on the situation.
So, as you guys talk about winking, you notice that there are 3 ships, like, due north of you.
I'm glad that's not I'm not the only one that thought about that.
But they seem to be heading rapidly in your direction.
I'm going to find the captain.
And with your natural 20, you see black flags with a skull and crossbones.
Oh dear. I go to the captain.
Alright, so the doors, you reach this door. Come in.
Urgent danger. There's ships heading towards us with black flags.
He stands up with a speed that's alarming, knocking over the table.
To the north.
And rushes past
Okay,
you.
goodbye.
And you see this gentleman run up and pull a spyglass out of his pocket and look out there.
I look in the direction that the spyglass is pointing.
You see the ships. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't see the black flags that required like an eagle eye.
Yeah.
Just pirates. They're called the No Mercies.
no
Oh.
mercies?
No,
So they'll be merciful to you?
No, no mercies.
So
How long out?
Maybe 2 hours, but we need to change course. We can't continue this way.
Okay.
About face! And you watch as
wait, but where are we going?
we're heading south. We have to get around them.
South. Oh dear.
Are they fast
Yeah,
enough?
faster.
Guess we'll find out.
Alright.
We're gonna ready the cannons anyways.
Well, if need be, this would be an excellent time
Kind
to
of
try
signals to the gentleman in the crow's nest, and you hear 3 brief blowings of the conch, and you see an activity on the ship that you haven't seen yet, and people are preparing cannons, and there's very much tension in this area. And then he turns to you all. If they manage to board the ship, fight them. But other than that, stay out of the way.
Oh dear.
And you're continuing to head south. And you see in the distance, it takes you a while to turn the ship entirely around, but you are leaning at kind of a precarious angle for a while. They take a harsh one. You watch as some barrels start rolling off the edge of the ship.
I'm holding on. I'm on the high edge. I'm holding on to the rail there.
Okay. As you start to tip, everyone make a reflex to grab onto something or stop themselves from sliding.
I fail. I missed the
Did
rail.
you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2.
Okay. So you start sliding down the ship.
19.
Okay.
17.
It's on your saving throws.
I
Left side.
And Weir's on my shoulder, by the way. Just
I assume he's on
Yeah.
Your reflex. Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
22.
Alright. So everyone makes their save except for you, who continues to slide towards the end of the ship. You have the option to try and grab him with another reflex.
I'll try to grab.
Okay.
21.
You manage to grab his wrist and catch him.
Much obliged.
I gotcha.
Much obliged.
Hang on.
I think
That
you're
was
doing most
so
of that.
I just see them and I'm just like, God, that was fucking cool.
Every once in a while, I get it right.
The ship rights itself and continues forward.
You got it now. You good?
I mostly got my sea legs at this point, so hopefully that won't happen again.
All right.
You see that the ships are starting to slowly gain on you. You may have gained some time, but it's not much.
Well, fuck.
And at this position, you're not going to be able to use the broadside cannons.
Oh dear.
There's only a single aft cannon.
Any ideas?
Captain, this is likely obvious, but they're going to catch us either way.
Probably.
We have to do something.
Go broadsides?
Against 2 of them. If they catch us in the middle, then...
What if I play a rousing song when they get here?
I will
Could
bite
be.
them.
It could be rather
I might have a way to help you with that.
distracting.
To do it more effectively.
To help me bite?
Yes, more effectively, yes. Yes.
You could try to
What
distract
if
them.
you were larger?
Prep anything you have.
I will
Yes, but bigger.
try to prepare
As in,
to
how tall are you?
fascinate. I'll be ready to fascinate.
Okay, so you're preparing it for the moment they board the ship?
Yeah, but like the most people around, like closest to us. I will
Okay,
try.
so you want to wait until there's a crowd.
Yeah.
When they're I want to wait until they're about a minute away.
Okay.
Or maybe a little bit less than a minute away, and then I'm going to start casting Enlarge Person on
I'm
them.
just going to warn all of you though, when I start playing this song, you have to cover your ears and not look at me. They can look at me.
And I'm
Stuff something into your ears.
I'm just gonna get my own gun.
Alright.
Be ready with
There
that.
you go.
That's all I got.
Smart.
good. Bae, when this is done, you'll have about 4 minutes.
That is good, because that's about how much longer I can be special.
Okay.
Okay, so how much damage do you naturally do with your claws?
Let's find out, because my claws for my life are a D4, and I don't think they change when I
think when,
actually use minor aspects.
when you get large, I think they go up a dice. I think you do a D6 when
I
you're
do
large.
D6, okay.
Yeah, and
Let me
then
just
you
double
get
check
+2
that
to your strength as well.
The thing doesn't change when I'm actually a...
So while you guys are discussing that, I'm going
It
to
does
start
not.
drawing.
Oh boy.
Although your attack bonus is going to stay the same, because you're going to get stronger, but you're also going to get bigger, which makes it harder for you to hit things.
Can use as a primary natural attack dealing 1d4. So yeah, it's still 1d4 for claws, but I have 2 attacks.
If you scroll down, there should be a different size chart that shows what you go up to when you get big.
Before we get started, we're going to go on a brief break, and then we'll be back to start this battle.
Alright.
Hello, everyone. We're back. Please excuse the lopsided ships, but I tried. So, this is currently the ship you are in. I don't think that you can actually see who these are. Bae, Mandilyon, Cal, and Marcena. Other people on the various ships. So, I jumped ahead a little bit. But as the ships continue to advance towards you after the course of
A while.
yeah, after like 3 or 4 hours, and shooting the aft cannon a couple times with minimal success.
Okay, and I just want to say, like, when they were in a minute, I started casting Enlarged Person on Bae,
Okay.
which lasts for 4 minutes because of what I did here. So she is a large Bae. So she takes up 4.
I can be the blue one!
Yes!
Big blue
Yes!
That's Bae. And she also threatens 2 more squares
And
now.
not that she...
They also threaten 2 more squares now. Sorry.
That's good to know.
Okay, so like,
Yeah.
Like a 10-foot.
Yeah. So
Reach.
they threaten 10 feet out. So that's
Okay.
where their attacks of opportunity starts.
so, and you're holding yours until they advance?
As soon as I'm big. No. Yeah. As soon as I'm big, I'm gonna go ahead and minor aspect. So the claws are out, the feathers are out, my hair is now the stringy feathers,
Okay,
and my teeth are very sharp.
okay. So as you prepare that, are you trying to do an intimidate? Because I think that's what you mentioned you were going to try and do.
I mean, yeah, I'll just basically do that and then just and
Okay.
screech out.
Roll influence.
This is not gonna go well, y'all.
Yes.
Oh, jeez, apparently it is. Oh, no, -3. So it's 15.
Okay. So with that in mind, everyone please roll initiative. I'm going to start rolling for these guys.
So, that's fuck yeah, right?
8.
Unfortunate part, your
Oh,
AC does go down by
nice.
2.
Man, I'm not
Or
ready
no,
for them
no, it
yet.
just goes down by 1. My bad. That's a 7 for me, by the way.
He's not ready. 1 minute. I'll ask for it. Okay. I think I've adjusted all of the things that need to be adjusted.
Oh.
So I'm sure this is my
Me too.
D20, right? This is my D20, right?
Yes.
Okay, good, because it feels like I've been rolling a D10 today.
Hey, we're not gonna die. Cheers to not dying and stuff.
I almost made a joke, but it doesn't apply in this context.
Okay.
The joke that I've been making a lot recently.
Huh?
I'm in a dye class for actual fabric.
Yo.
So we all go like,
Time to die."
time to die.
There you go. I love that so much.
Millennial humor.
It's a beautiful day to die.
Yeah, we're like, my favorite was someone very unironically just said, "Sorry, I was late. I was dying." Things we get to say.
I love it. That's so funny.
Man, that's not a good roll.
I really hope that's for us. Or, I really hope that's the people fighting us and not.
Who got above 20?
I got a 20.
I got also a 20.
Does either of you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay.
Okay, so Bae, Molly.
Molly?
You got above a 15.
Oh no.
This is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
You got between a 15 and a 10.
Ooh, can we enslave them? Sorry.
You got between a 10 and a 5. 7.
8.
I need more servants. Make them mine. No. I love your doodles.
I know, I'm a big doodler.
Stop
No,
it.
they're doodles. They're doodles.
I've noticed your doodles so much. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not reading your stuff. I'm just like,
Fine, I
just
care.
see
I'm
you
not even
making
writing
marks, and I'm
anything.
like, oh, man, that's a fucking.
So, as Bae screeches, the planks
Oh. Trying to board the ship.
But this is also the first time you've seen Bae with feathers. Literally any of you.
Still up there. You're like 6 times bigger than me and standing over us, so I'm just like,
Like 12
Godzilla!
and you watch
I'm like,
as people.
My size doubled, is that what it is?
Yeah, your size double.
Sorry.
So you watch as people reel back from your screech, but they still lower the planks. It is your turn. They're kind of muttering to each other.
Let's say I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go over. There we do have one. I'm gonna go over, stand right at the base of this plank, and I'm gonna hold my action for if anyone
Enters a threatened square.
enters a threatened square. I'm just gonna strike with my claws.
Okay. Marcena.
Okay.
Up to the regular attack. Yeah.
I get my
I'm
claws.
struggling, I'm sorry.
I get both.
So,
So I get 2 attacks.
seeing that Bazamin's already kind of going for it, rather than using a Fascinate song, I'm going to use Inspire Courage. So that gives you
just
guys...
change a couple chords.
Yeah, it gives you guys a +1 on bonus attacks, +1 to damage rolls, and
Nice.
then a +1 morale to charm and fear effects for saves.
So imagine this song, but in heart form.
Yeah.
Do you use any words with your song?
Not this time. I'm trying to be very observant of what's going on, so I'm kind of...
Okay.
I'm imagining
How far does that-
flames, but
It goes to, 30 feet of me.
Okay, so those two also get your bonus as well.
Okay, cool. Show these pirates who's boss,
I
y'all.
will literally
Ready.
hit you.
That's all I say. That's all I say.
So this one pulls out a pistol
Oh, fuck!
Ooh, yellow?
and
Guns!
shoots at Bae.
I'm gonna jump on your phone.
What's your ace say?
My ace say.
My essay?
Hey, I
My
said.
essay is currently 14 because I'm big.
You are very easy to fiat.
No.
No.
That better be a 1.
You take 12 points of piercing damage as a bullet goes right through your left shoulder.
That I wrote 12 instead of subtracting 12, but that's a very different number.
Because it criticaled.
Yeah,
That's why he rolled twice.
I almost said something that is not appropriate for the interwebs.
we're talking about the same internet, right?
Right.
I was gonna say,
So
Have you
this,
been on the internet
we're talking
before?
about the YouTube.
so this gentleman moves
the
over
yes.
to the cannon and starts loading it.
Oh, shit! No.
Or actually preparing to light it. It's already loaded.
Okay, now there are other people, like the other sailors on our ship are doing things too,
They
right?
will,
They're
when
going
it's their
to.
turn.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it's not just us,
Thank
right?
you for
There's
asking,
people, right?
though. That's a good, valid question.
Nope,
No,
you
there's-
guys got this, right?
This one is also preparing to shoot.
We're
I
not
don't know.
I'm glad you asked.
This one shakily pulls out a trident.
Nah, fight him. Fight him, babe.
Alright, so you get an
claws
attack of opportunity.
And
Oh, I
your
get my 2 attacks because I held my
Oh, that's
action.
right, yes, that is
and
right.
your attack of opportunity.
So the first attack is a 21.
Oh.
Ooh.
And 8, 9, 10, 11.
Love that.
And the second attack is an 11.
Okay, so you have moved in the initiative order since you used your action. When you hold your action, you
Yeah.
move based on where you use
Oh,
it.
that's
Yeah.
the most complicated thing in the world.
Yep.
Just so you know, I'm
It's
keeping track of
rough.
it.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So
I'm
those
not
both
gonna
hit.
make any comments about it. Okay, so it's a D6.
Oh, I hate keeping track of it as a DM. That's annoying.
7, 8,
Don't you normally do a d6?
9. No, I do D4 with my claws.
That's right, okay. I want to make sure you got all of your...
No, my D6 is my scimitar,
Okay.
which I was also enlarged with me, and I can put in one. I can control with my claws, but I have my
Okay.
claws. I specified my claws, so
Okay.
that's 9 points of damage.
Okay. And after being hit, moves up again. You have combat reflexes?
That was just 2 attacks, right?
Yes, I do. But
You get an attack of opportunity. So natural attacks, they can use all of the natural attacks from its primary and secondary.
No, yeah, I know, but like I was wondering about. Okay.
So go ahead and attack if you have combat reflexes.
I'm not going to pretend I'm not confused. But
Glad I'm the only one.
10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Ow.
AC 11.
And they take the try and attempt to hit you. What's your AC now that you're not flat-footed?
Oh, I wasn't flat-footed anyway because I.
That's right, you
first.
acted. Yep.
It's 14.
Okay.
Because I'm big. And my
That
AC
does not
was
hit
down
you.
because
And
I'm
you just-
big.
Aim just kind of hits in your area,
In your area? My goodness.
but misses. Not used to seeing a very tall, half-dinosaur creature.
My eyes are. I like that just for flavor, my eyes went from white to black.
Mandilyon.
Dinosaur with black eyes.
I
Yeah,
got my
like a
bow out,
dinosaur.
so I'm gonna want to shoot somebody. But I feel like I need to get around Bae first, or can I shoot? Or how tall are you?
Very tall.
I'm at this point 12 foot.
She's pretty much blocking
So do you want to move like...
the black guy and the yellow guy, not to be racist.
So did you want to move like this?
I
way?
want it where I have a clear shot at the black dot.
Okay, this one used the gun. That...
Oh no, the yellow dot then.
Okay,
Sorry.
so you have a clear shot this way.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot an
How
arrow
far?
at that
Yeah, it's
asshole.
gonna hit there. Okay.
It's 110 feet
Okay.
range.
You're perfect.
So what do I do?
Roll
So
your
you're
d20.
gonna roll a ranged attack. So you're gonna add that plus 1.
Oh, natural 20.
So now
Roll
roll
again. Roll that again.
and you do a critical.
Okay.
Oh,
You critical. So what you're gonna do is roll the damage dice.
So your damage for your bow is where?
Here's composite longbow.
So,
Plus 3 times, so 1d8 plus 2.
and then you
do
multiply
1d8.
everything.
Oh, you multiply everything?
I was doing it
Yeah.
wrong. You multiply the strength.
Yeah, you
One with
multiply
big
Yes.
numbers
everything.
on it.
Okay, well, that does not help me! Thank you!
I love you.
You do not, you always do.
I really do. Okay.
3.
Plus, what do you
Oh, plus 2, 4.
Times 3.
Or 5.
You also got a
5
plus
times
1
3,
from
15.
Oh, no.
Plus 1.
Plus 1
too.
from there, so
Oh,
that's
so-
6.
6
6
times
times
3.
18.
There we go.
Whoa.
I have an 18.
So as you draw your arrow back and you
Motherfucker!
just have a moment where you
Shoot my goddamn
and you
face.
shoot him right through the eye and
Yes!
he falls back.
Can I say that while she was like moving in front of me and she's like, I want to shoot somebody? I just go, oh, I want to shoot somebody.
And your arrow guides to the back of their skull and they fall. I think this is where they were.
Yeah, right there.
Yes, there we go. That's where they are now.
Somebody!
Alright. So, yellow's gone.
Good. I feel a little bit guilty about it, but
I did not.
not that bad.
I did that.
This one sees Bae is in trouble and you watch they pull out a holy symbol and they reach out and touch. They look,
Oh.
they have a little bit of tentative moment as they like stop
I
and then
just
they
go,
reach.
hey.
Which is just massive teeth.
And then you watch as they do a cure light wounds.
Oh.
You heal 3 points of damage.
Yay!
They've lost a little focus in what's going on.
But they have a focus in their head.
Caladrian.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over to, towards the other bridge.
The one where the
call.
cannons are being ready.
Yeah.
Good
And
Where are you going to?
I'm gonna go to about like here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and cast grease onto about right there.
Okay, roll to see if your spell goes through.
That
Yeah.
is the most important.
I'm fantastic. This is a fucking great spell.
And how much space does that cover?
It covers a 10-foot square, so it's gonna cover all of that.
Oh, very cool. That is very cool.
It's good. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
am not.
Thanks.
I'm impressed.
But it's
Yeah.
not.
And then I'm gonna just try
They
and
didn't see
duck, so that because I heard the gunshot ring out. Those were not quiet.
Okay, so you
and-
kind of you crouch down.
Yeah, so I'll be like, oh, if I can move one square more over to the edge of this.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cool.
you're kind of it's a rail, so it's not like a. Saw.
Yeah, but like just make it a harder shot.
Okay. This
Damn
one,
it.
having already had the cannons prepared, lights it.
Nice. Come on! A boom goes the cannon. Watch the blood and the shit spray. Sorry.
So there's currently
And Cal blows up.
a hole in the ship, and you watch as the cannons kind of tilt and are facing down towards the water.
Hell yeah.
There's still
On their ship.
Yes,
Oh, if
on
I
their
had known
ship.
I would have cast grease right there.
Alright, so that's Square Guy. Silver.
Bells?
Lots of guys.
It's fighting time on these ships.
So much trouble, probably. Well, I guess that was probably.
And you watch as they're trying to
That was
shove
public
the
to me,
plank
that one.
off the ship and into the water. They managed to
Oh.
just like get on there and they're bracing against it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Slip.
And he
Slip
hits.
the grass. Slip.
It's an acrobatics check.
Yep.
Suck it!
As he's running, he slips and tries to grab himself, but just gets a handful of grease. He's
Grease.
clawing frantically.
Will
You
have
just see his
grease.
eyes and he falls off the ship.
I hope there's a shark down
Oh.
there.
So that was Brown?
So
Yeah.
racist.
No,
Doesn't
Silver.
matter what color
No.
the god is.
Yeah.
No, it was great. It was great.
Great, okay.
Who the That's my favorite, just hearing Colton go, who just did this?
This one starts reloading the cannon again.
Who just?
And you watch as they start taking the time, they lift the cannonball and manage to get it in. It's going to take another 2
Take
turns to
some
get the
time.
cannons
Yeah.
going. Marcena.
Yeah, so,
Assuming you're keeping up your inspiration.
can I see a cookie buddy?
Cookie Buddy.
You
There's
did
also one
say
right
I
next to you.
could fire an arrow and use inspiration.
Yep, you can.
So each one of those is 10 feet?
5.
Sorry. 10, 30. Yeah, that's not in my range. Fuck. Okay.
Is it a spell or an attack?
For a bow.
So it's just a -2 for every range increment you go beyond the first.
Yeah. I just don't want to fuck it up. And I can't move and load my bow and shoot it, can I?
Correct,
Okay, fuck. Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna try to shoot this guy.
Okay.
We'll give it a shot while I'm strumming, kind of ping, and try to shoot one at him.
Okay.
Strum.
13 plus...
You inspire yourself,
I
right?
did inspire myself, so I have 13, 14,
Plus your
15,
plus your
plus
dex.
my dex, sorry. 17. And
That
then-
hits.
So 15,
Yeah, but I have to subtract,
down to
so
15.
yeah.
So 15,
No, it's
This your
12,
secondary-
it's 13.
13
With all the subtractions, yeah.
barely hits.
Yes! Alright, cool. I haven't used this in a while. Our bow does...
I like the idea that you didn't use a bow, you just grabbed an arrow and put it on your heart.
Yeah!
No, it is.
It's a harp bow.
Awesome!
The harp is a bow.
The
I
harp
fucking
is the
love
bow.
you.
So like it as it flies, it.
It's just, oh my gosh.
That's
that
a
is
solid
so
1
fucking
point
cool.
of damage. I'm weak as balls.
All right,
No,
so
it's a harp.
you watch as it just
Yeah.
scrapes on the side of the leg. Goes.
Take that, motherfucker!
What's 1 point of damage when the Dorito stabs the roof of your mouth?
So this guy reaches down and grabs the gun
Ah,
and
bastard.
starts reloading it.
Kill him. Make him dead.
Wait, had he? Okay, never mind.
This one finishes loading the cannon, even though it's pointed into the water, and fires it.
Oh shit. He's gonna pop a hole in our
Sink or
boat.
ship, yeah.
No. Ship.
No, he's
Failure.
not.
Failure.
Oh god damn,
Haven't
look at that
blown him up.
smile. We're fucked.
Where
The
the
cannon
super stupid.
Explodes
Yes! Hell yeah!
and is now setting part of this ship
Yes!
on fire. This guy
He
takes
gets a foot?
from the explosion.
I
Shit
distracted
ton of
him.
damage, I hope.
With my Dorito scrape,
Enough.
I managed to distract him.
The pain was enough.
This
Basically,
guy,
you killed him.
part of the cannon slices his head off and his body falls
Ah,
down.
yes!
I thought they would get
I would like to contribute this to my small
Yeah.
inconvenience.
It's gonna say. These skills count as Mara's.
So that one is somehow, well, they're blown back, but
He's somehow
They're not
still
on fire.
alive.
The guy who was next to the exploding cannon is alive.
he made a
That's kind of
dex
how it
save.
works sometimes.
It was just a hunk of metal that just went.
So there you go.
Fucking brutal, man.
The ship is starting to take on water a little bit at this point.
Awesome.
Sick.
So let's see. That orange guy died. Okay. White very slowly moves across the grease trap.
It's
White's
a
not
DC
very
10
smart.
acrobatics check to move across at half speed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I
You
think.
watch as they just kind of like even slide down. They just kind of use the slope, and he makes it down to this guy, and has his saber drawn, and tries to slice through at an angle at this gentleman, who's trying to push the piece off. Misses, and he just kind of ducks as you hear the singing of the blade above his head. Paizo.
Okay. This guy is not that big a deal to me, and there's 1,000 people here, so I'm actually gonna go here. I'm gonna push past him.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Would it not be a combat maneuver to get around him, or?
No, not really.
Okay.
It would be more of like an acrobatics to go through this square,
I mean, there's
like tumbling.
acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
That's a
No,
different
I'm sorry.
number.
Yeah, it should be acrobatics.
I like that number better. It's 18.
Oh,
Nice.
I think so. I'm gonna double check real quick so I didn't do it wrong.
you gonna do like a dive roll over him?
I just like the idea that
Dino dive roll!
Dino dive roll!
It is acrobatics.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, you managed to just kind of walk past him.
I still like Dino dive
Excuse
roll,
me.
Dino dive rolled past him.
Taking 2 swipes at this fucker.
All right.
but It's headcanon.
So you just screech and go on to the other ship.
Oh, I knocked
Oh.
it. It was good, and then I knocked it.
Fuck. Tell you true, man.
Neither of them are gonna hit because that's what 9 and 7.
All right. So you swing
It
with
was
your claws.
16, and then it got hit by the other die and turned to 6.
Oh
You're-
no!
So you're not used to being tall. You just kind of go where they would be. All right. So it's now Black's turn, and it sees the
You can't see me,
cleric,
I'm good. So,
and you watch as he takes his trident and throws it at the cleric
Oh,
in
shit.
purple.
Duck, buddy, duck!
So sorry.
Duck, you beautiful soul.
And you see as it hits him square in the neck,
Oh no!
and he just kind of like slumps over with the weight of the
Oh,
trident.
fuck. Shit.
But this man is now.
And you hear him just like cough up blood, and it kind of gurgles.
Ah!
No, that's gotta hurt.
And Black then moves up.
He is moving out of my space.
You do get an attack of opportunity.
That's a fucking 19 plus 3,
If I
21.
can.
I'm gonna take it.
Yep, that'll hit. So you
Do it.
spin around and just
Good
take
plan,
the
good
claw.
We got this.
Good team.
Order.
Game plan.
6, 7.
Go team.
7.
7.
And your claw pierces through his chest. And you pull out, and he just falls to the ground.
Bye,
Oh,
buddy.
well, awesome. Okay, you already took care of him for me.
But I'm a huge thing. Well, I'm not huge. I'm a large thing in the way of something with a gun.
Mandilyon.
Trying to deal with that one.
So green guy has a gun.
And he's the
Yes.
he and orange are the only people left.
no, White's still there.
White's
Oh.
there.
I can't. I'm colorblind to white on white apparently.
You don't see color.
Let me get. I need to like get a straight shot at green. So maybe go like up 2 squares. Will that give me a straight shot?
I think
I would say right here would be a
Okay.
better shot.
All right, then I'm gonna use my bow and shoot at green this time.
All right.
Oh. Okay. 16
That'll hit.
Hello.
plus 2.
That'll hit.
Plus your dex.
Oh, 18. Then wait, plus 2 plus 1.
Plus your dex.
19.
It hits.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
It hits.
So roll damage.
I think if you roll a 16,
And then
you
roll
can
damage
generally
is the
count
one
on
D8
that.
plus 2.
I love that meme that's
Okay,
like,
and this
your
is the one that
DM
has
says,
8.
does a 36 hit? And you're like,
Rat or
6.
plus 2 plus
seriously,
the
you have to
one from
fucking
that.
ask.
7.
I got you.
my babe.
And your babe.
Oh, there
My
it
baby.
is. So the arrow hits them in like their lower stomach groiner, and they just kind of heal
Ooh, that's
a
good.
little bit.
I just realized I didn't add
Did I
my
nick the bowel?
You don't know yet. You can't smell. You're upwind.
I just realized that I didn't add the +1 for my own bardic inspiration on the damage that I did to the guy. So it was a slightly more inconvenience. Like it was like a really
Two
bad
damage.
cut. Yeah, it was like a really bad Dorito
Like,
cut.
probably needed a couple. Maybe a stick.
Like it's gonna take a couple days for that mouth to heal from eating those Doritos.
All right. So you managed to hit him.
It's so tough.
It's now the cleric's turn, who has the trident in his throat. He
Don't
watches-
pull it out! Don't pull it
And
out!
he just-
No! No! Do not pull it out!
And does a
Could I say that as a free action though?
yeah.
Don't pull it out!
And just
Because if you, I swear to God.
roll influence.
Ah!
Are you trying to intimidate or?
Yes!
Okay.
Did you
No!
roll a 1?
Yes! Don't pull it out!
You swallow a bug and just.
You're not supposed. Okay, for any of the viewers out there, if you ever get stabbed with something,
Never pull it out.
never pull it out.
Do not pull it out.
Out.
And he
You do not have magical healing powers
pull out.
granted to you by a god. That is not a real
If the
thing.
pressure of the thing is
Doesn't
keeping your
work
blood
either.
inside your body.
and he just yanks and he sees kind of sprayed.
Oh.
Never rely on pulling out, stupid fucker.
Pulling out is bad.
And you see that they just kind of like put pressure on the wound and
Oh,
just kind of
good.
stay where they are.
Bitch
Oh
is
my
still
gosh.
alive.
Galadrian.
Okay, so I'm gonna run around to to in front of the white fella.
Right here? Or here?
Just away, yeah. And then I'm gonna angle a color spray to where it only gets him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pump a point into this, and I'm fine. He has to make a DC 17 will save.
No.
Okay. How many hit dice does he have?
You'll tell me what the effects are. And
So if he has 1 to 2 hit dice, then he's unconscious for 2d4 rounds, and then stunned for 2d4.
okay. What's the next one?
And then in this case, he would be stunned for 2d4 rounds, and then blinded for another round on top of that.
Okay, so that's what happens.
Okay.
So they're
So
stunned.
he's stunned for 5 rounds.
Bitch is the
All right, so their sword falls to the ground, and they just look lost.
They are stunned for so long, basically.
All right. This guy squeezes in front of you and just kicks the guy.
Nice.
Oh.
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 Guess he wanted a slave.
This has sparked
kill him.
him off the side.
You didn't want to kill him?
No.
I could have gotten another slave. I could have gotten another
We
servant.
just captured him. He wasn't a threat. No, yeah, that's what. That's
literally
what Cal's
killing
thinking.
people.
Like that's the first person that Cal's ever
This
killed.
guy-
The,
You didn't kill him.
This
yeah,
guy
he did. He can-
pushes this off of the.
It's a plank.
So the plank is now fallen into the ocean. You hear a splash. And then seeing his friends kind of bolts over and just kind of like holding him up off the ground
It's clear.
and just trying to stop his bleeding. But no, he's not able to stop it. Marcena.
I roll my big gnome eyes like, oh my fucking god. And I go up to the cleric.
While maintaining your...
No, I
No.
drop it.
Okay.
And I say, if only you would have listened to me. And I put my hands on the wound and I cast Cure Light Wounds.
If only would have listened to my...
I said it. It was just really croaky, okay? Does that count?
Would you normally count it?
It didn't fall in the box. Fine, I'll count it. So 4.
Okay. You see as the bleeding stops, and there's still a hole in their throat like a tracheotomy, but they're looking okay, better
Keep
than they
the
were.
pressure on it and don't let up.
Resident dinosaurs hurt.
The green one has their gun loaded, points it at you.
No resident dinosaur, don't die.
Attack of opportunity for a ranged attack if they're.
They do. So you,
Yeah, good catch.
So, 15.
that hits.
You can't
Just
die,
barely.
resident dinosaur.
Oh, I'm not close to dying. I'm just
Okay,
hurt.
you're just hurt.
What did I roll to? It was,
Any kind of healing stuff, do I?
4.
4? Okay. So you slice into their arm, and you watch as the claw it goes limp as you slice the muscle, the bicep, and so it cannot lift anymore. But he has the other one. And your AC is 14?
Currently, yep.
Does not critical.
Maybe I'm critical.
You take 7 points of damage
I'm fine.
as it hits into your leg.
Guns roll against touch AC too. Firearms and Pathfinder roll against touch AC.
And you watch as he starts to reload the gun.
Really orange.
Fucker.
He moves up,
Don't make me.
and you saw
inconvenience you
as he
again.
starts to load it and prepares to light.
Don't make
the
me
match.
inconvenience you a second time.
So, Bae. Alright, roll the hit.
First one is 14.
No, doesn't hit.
Second one is a 17.
That does hit.
Woo!
7 points of
Oh.
slashing, murderous, hopefully.
Yeah, you slice this to ribbons.
Okay, cool. After I kill that fucker, I'm gonna turn around and just head the 30 feet that I can go towards.
There.
Don't step on
Question
me.
for the DM, because Cal would know this. Is grease flammable in your world, like the spell
Yes,
grease?
that's how I've treated it before.
Okay, cool. Because I see this fire next to the guy.
Alan might not dislike you.
Right? Liking the way you think.
Dandelion.
Oh, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
How far am I away from the orange guy? I could probably hit him. Try to hit him with an arrow, right?
Yeah, you have a large range increment. You can probably do it.
I'm gonna try to hit him with an arrow. Why not?
Okay.
Go for it.
Roll the hit.
All right.
Woo!
17.
Yeah, I bet you did.
That hits.
And this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but plus one,
Yep.
plus 2.
No, you don't get
Oh
that
no,
plus one.
because I
Oh,
sorry I
okay,
ended
that's
it.
the
I
two.
was
So,
healing
3.
somebody. Sorry.
3 points of damage? Okay.
Yeah.
But he was exploded by a cannon.
True. Gotta at least nick it.
Your arrow kind of like, you see it catches their ear and it rips the ear off on the right side.
Way to
You
go,
just
Mike
weaseled
Tyson.
him.
Thinking of
Two
little
very
reservoir
different
dogs.
answers.
The purple guy takes his holy symbol and just concentrates on it, and you see that there's this burst of healing energy.
That's the cleric.
So all of you take 12 points of healing.
Woo,
Channel
woo.
energy, woo woo.
I am almost back to full.
Caladrian.
Alright, well, I'm gonna run to where I can see the cannon better, but I'm not in this line of fire. And I am going to check and see. I'm good, barely. And I'm going to cast Grease on the 4 squares behind the cannon, including the fire.
Alright. You watch as this grease, this kind of splats on everything. They're going to make a reflex to not be hit by the grease.
And to not fall over.
And what's your ace?
in this case, I'm going to make it really hard, so it's going to be 17.
They're splattered with grease. And they have now the flames have crawled up the grease and are
Flames.
currently
Flame.
all over my face.
On my face. On the side of my face.
Burning.
And I'm just like,
And he kind of screams a little bit as he starts getting wreathed in flames. And
Now that guy you definitely killed.
well, I killed the other guy too.
Yeah, that was my proxy.
he starts loading the cannon.
There was no way he was gonna fall into the ocean except
Silver
with that,
fires the
so-
cannon.
But you didn't kick him into the ocean.
No, I'm talking the guy who fell off the.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
All right.
That guy I definitely
Technically, yes,
killed.
that guy.
He blows apart more of the ship with this cannon. It's a lot more flimsy than I thought it would be. And it's starting to really take on water as it starts to sink.
Bye.
And we can just let
You
him
know,
sink at this
is
point.
the other guy still going?
As he's on fire, he leans onto the cannon using his body to light it.
Oh,
Dude, we can raid that other ship.
Get the F out.
He's on fire, was trying to light it.
Alright,
It's pointing a little
whatever.
bit down. Yeah.
Whatever.
Guys, we
Did
can.
you roll a
raid that
natural
other
one? Is it exploding too? Is this guy just really bad at cannons?
They never
That's
put
exactly
they never
who
put Gregory on cannon duty. Thank God for shoddy craftsmanship.
The whole thing just sinks into the ocean.
And today was the epitome of why Gregory was never allowed to man the cannon.
Someone was cursed last night.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
I'm just
Right,
gonna
right.
go since everything seems to be over, I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna push this away.
As
No,
you
you're gonna
hear
read it.
more people coming from up.
Oh, okay. Oh,
more
damn it.
people.
I wanted to read
You have
it.
like 3 people on this ship.
Yeah.
So you hear them coming, you don't see them yet, so you're still technically in battle. So they're dead.
Poop.
I've currently
They're
killed
dead.
3 people.
I want to
You're
read it.
okay. So Maricena.
Oh dear. All right. Well,
We have to
I
sink
was
the
going to
ocean.
heal, but I forgot that guy was a cleric. So I'm just gonna hang out.
Are you preparing for anything?
Yes, actually, I will move beside the purple guy to the right of him, and I'm just going to ready an arrow in the harp bow.
Okay, you're preparing your action.
I wanted to make it a fiddle crossbow, but that was not a possibility. It looked really cool. Just like playing like a fiddle crossbow, yeah.
Bae hasn't seen any of this, so she has no idea.
What?
Bae hasn't
So
seen
Bae,
any
it is
things
your
that
turn.
I've done with the magic here, so she doesn't know.
They,
No, Bae doesn't know. They don't know. My bad.
am I either gonna push the flank or go onto the ship? Let's find out.
What you doing, babe?
Go on the ship. I'm gonna go
Oh,
stand right fucking here.
Jesus.
Bless your heart.
And just claws out, grinning like a fucking lunatic, waiting.
Okay. Are you holding your action to do something?
If anyone comes close to me, I'm just gonna fucking
So just
gore.
preparing. And...
Like, I'm just gonna
Okay.
prepare an tag.
All right. You see what appears to be the captain. He has 2 guns, one on each
I'm
side,
fucked.
and he's wearing just a bright blue coat, purple trim, and you see that they have a black like symbol of a hand on their
Oh.
Is this a
tri-point hat.
symbol I know? Or do I have to wait for...
You could try and roll a society check at disadvantage.
Oh my god, it's Circe's. Just kidding. Sorry.
Okay. Society is so
13?
No, it doesn't mean anything to you.
I swear to God, if we see a third floating gun, I'm gonna be like, General Crata, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And you see as he
Universe.
is pointing the gun at you, but doesn't fire, just kind of waiting. Mandilyon. It's within your range if you choose to try and shoot at him.
Yeah. There's no way I can like light an arrow on fire, probably, huh?
You don't have fire
Not
handy.
that. Yeah. All right, let's just shoot
It's a
him.
cool
That's
idea,
all
though.
Yeah.
That's all underwater now.
Right, all the fire's gone.
Aw.
All right, let's just shoot him.
Not bad.
Still big.
Natural 20.
Roll to confirm.
Oh, you've got like 2 minutes.
Well, that's that.
There's gonna be like what, like 3 rounds?
So 7. I would
If it
say
lands
7.
cocked,
Yes.
you have to
Mark it.
shake
Okay,
it so
then-
it lands on one. Sorry.
7 or 10,
So much.
whatever you want.
Okay, so it doesn't critical.
Okay.
But, you can roll damage.
So you got
So is that? But it's
So 2 plus 2, so 4.
Alright, and you watch
1 minute less than I can do.
Bae as there's an arrow that comes off to your left and hits the captain in his left chest, and he just looks at you like, are you stupid? But also like, fuck, ow. Just,
It's not stupid. Yeah, motherfucker. You want to try me?
like, the cleric just goes behind Bae.
Don't mess with my bae.
It's like
Shoot you with a
it's like in
goddamn arrow.
It's like in Team Fortress. Like you've got the heavy and the medic.
Yep.
Palladian.
God, another
Okay.
dude.
So I'm gonna move 30 feet towards the other guys there. See the guy in like the fella in
The regalia.
Yeah, and cast a message to him.
Does it reach that far?
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
it
It
reaches
fails.
100.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna try. It doesn't matter. It fails.
Okay, roll percentile die for me.
19.
Yeah, it definitely reaches.
Hey, I like how all the magic you do behind my back functions.
Oh yeah.
And then the second it's in front of
Yeah,
my
I
face.
just sunk a fucking ship, and then you just see this.
What's your spellcasting ability?
Intelligence.
Yeah, and what's your score?
18.
You're okay. So you take 4 points of intelligence damage.
So I'm down.
Oh!
DM,
What did you do?
DM, future reference, message is 100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Thank you.
Yep.
So you
Go
feel
on.
something tick in your brain and just
Oh, no.
yeah.
I pulled a muscle. Literally.
All right.
Tugging.
It's
What?
Square's turn.
Tugging.
He runs over to the cannon and starts loading it.
That's a pun.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my. Mm-mm.
I mean, they have a full fucking crew, y'all.
I know,
Yeah.
but they shouldn't.
I never considered that.
And you have no
Marcella.
response? I win.
Oh, for the love of God.
Make
There
sure, you
are
mark,
only 2 guys on
make
the
sure
other-
that if you're using arrows, you mark them off.
Oh, I don't even know how many arrows I have. I've used 3.
Would it still be loaded if I... Because I loaded it. Would it still be loaded if I moved up and then shot?
Oh, so I'm down to 17. Dang.
Seeing what is happening now and being like, God damn it. I unload the bolt or the arrow off of it and I do Inspire Courage again.
You can still have it cocked and play it.
Okay.
Or not cocked, whatever. You can still have it
Yeah.
drawn.
Okay, fine. I'll have it drawn and I'll just
Knock.
play,
Thank you.
I will just say,
Sunk a fucking ship, and then I couldn't send a
I
message.
hope we don't get killed by these fuckers. Giant dinosaur person, please make them dead.
Is this inspiration?
Yeah,
Alright. +1 to attack and damage rolls
on all
to
y'alls.
everyone.
And +1 against Charm and Fear for saves.
Alright.
Hmm.
Bae.
Damn it. I was really hoping I could do that. Cannot. So, I'm just gonna step. Where can I go? Black. This one's the captain, right?
The one with the guns, yes.
I'm gonna go into the line of fire between the captain and Mandilyon.
Oh.
You would need to...
Wherever that line of fire is. I want to step directly in between them.
Whoa.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna screech
Oh.
horrifically at
Okay.
him.
Roll influence.
Natural fucking 20!
Roll to confirm.
18 plus
15.
No, sorry. No.
No, yeah, do the math.
Would you not know my stats better than me?
He remembers them, dude. It's crazy. Like, I'll just be like, let me on. And he's like, 24. Thank you.
Alright, so 18 was the confirmation.
You and your stupid memory. Get out of here. I have a
Okay.
horrible memory. Yeah. And it makes it really hard.
Everyone but the captain flees.
Oh, what a ballsy fucker.
I'm a fucking
shot that guy in the
dinosaur.
That guy's got balls.
He takes out his gun.
Ah!
What's your AC?
It's 14.
Miss.
No.
You take 12 points of acid damage as it
Oh, it's an acid
and it starts
gun?
dissolving some of your skin.
Oh my god.
I like this Claire because, like, no, come back here.
Stop running off from me.
Mandilyon.
TTAS, do you know what aggro is?
I just caught up to you.
I've got nothing I can help Bae with.
No, I literally got in your way. I'm not sorry.
I know you're not.
The gentleman
sorry.
has loaded the cannon,
The guy by
the
me.
aft cannon.
So I could go. Well, but it's not aiming towards it. I could aim it at the ship.
Yeah, you can aim it
So I could go over and
Turn it.
help with the cannon.
if you wanted to.
I mean, I don't think the arrow's gonna do much. The first one didn't, so sure, I'm gonna go over and try to aim the cannon.
Make a strength check.
You look strong.
Mm.
Strong.
So do I add that then?
You add your.
Yes, you have this number.
That number. So 8.
It is very well maintained as opposed to the other ship, so it is now aiming at there. Even though you can't fire it, you have it
I
aimed
have
at
it
him.
aimed. All right.
You don't said that they're...
Well, I didn't know.
I know. That's why I'm clarifying.
The cleric
I'm not-
comes up and just like
I'm killing this cleric's spells.
you heal 8 points of damage.
Hey, dinosaur. This is not sustainable.
Caligula.
As far as I'm concerned, it is.
Kind of holding my head because that didn't feel good, and just say, "And we're help the captain." And he's gonna go and use the assist another action to the captain,
For the captain?
or to whoever the fuck is
cannon
is
guy?
fighting him.
Okay, so I need you to roll the initiative for.
Andrew.
Okay, I thought it was just using I'm not doing anything else in this initiative. I'm just.
Oh, okay, sure,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Oh yeah, he fucking helps. Yeah, that's
Okay, so he's gonna aid with the firing of the cannon.
Yep, like he's
Okay.
he's got his little tail, like the end of his tail is lit with fire, like we're ready to.
Oh, nice.
All right.
His prestidigitation can light things on fire.
You watch as the
That's
cannon, perfectly aimed. You see a cannonball strike him on the left, and it rips off his entire left arm,
Oh,
but he is
shit.
still standing.
What a
Nice job,
fucking-
Andrea.
He's a goddamn zombie! Kill it!
Something off about
I
that.
can
Yeah,
Captain.
not cool.
Or he's a significantly higher level.
10.
He just kind of looks at his left arm and.
This doesn't even say ow.
Oh no,
He
there's.
said out about the arrow.
His mouth opens like he was in pain. You see tears running down, but he doesn't yell out "ow."
Is it
Not
blood?
like,
Yeah, there's a lot of blood.
I can attest that doesn't feel good.
me too!
We could start a forum. We could start a chat about this.
Marcena.
Okay, God.
You can charge.
I just.
Well, I can get but it's
Clicker?
Sorry, I can't.
Use the charge action.
Thank you.
Place your movement and still get an attack.
10, 15.
How does that function?
I'm gonna go here.
Use a full
That's
round
not a
action.
thing. That's not a
And
thing
I am
you
going
should
to
be able
cast-
do.
Yeah, full round action is
Concentrate
charge is the first one.
aspect.
Okay.
Just to make myself look scary and shit.
Okay.
And
So your hair kind of writhes around, almost like a Medusa-esque.
I would like to
appears.
shout out to the captain. If you think dinosaurs are bad, we've got much more in store for you.
Roll influence.
Don't fuck it up. 19 plus. Woo! A lot. 8, so 27.
I'm reading it. I'm
Okay,
reading
I
it.
thought you were on a different page.
The captain appears to take a step back.
You're welcome.
Bae,
I didn't do much because I can't do much.
That's perfect.
I like your
But
laugh. though, yeah.
it is what it is.
I'm gonna charge him.
Oh!
I'm gonna attempt to use the thing
Oh,
charge and go straight for him and make an
Fuck
attack.
him up.
Alright, so I need to see what charge is. I'm sorry.
That's what I. Yeah.
That's why I
what
printed it out.
Yep.
That's why I was reading it.
Okay.
It's on the other page. It's on the one that I handed
Make
you.
him dead. Make him dead. Make him dead. See, we're here for like morals. We are
Right,
cheerleaders.
So there's-
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, so roll your attack.
Fucking up.
I don't think this hits.
Dino charge.
That's gonna be a 14.
It actually hits.
Oh,
Yay.
shit.
Just barely.
And do I get my second class because they're counted as one attack?
I think
Both of
yes. I think you do.
No,
Okay.
that's a natural one. I need to. I fucked up on the second one.
Okay.
I greatly fucked up on the second
So-
one. I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
Oh, okay. I was
Okay.
like, did you just roll 2 ones?
No,
Don't die.
no.
Okay, good.
Don't stab yourself.
But for the first one, yes, baby, that's gonna be 8 points of damage. No, 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marissa.
Yes.
Okay.
And on the second one, I
The
greatly
second
fucked
one, your claws get notched and stuck in the mass, and you can't pull them out. It's now the captain's turn,
Oh, Jesus.
who is looking rough, but takes his other
No!
gun out.
No!
Ranged attack.
I'm okay.
Oh, there you go.
So you get an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
at disadvantage because one of your claws is stuck. So you've lost some
Make
maneuverability.
him dead.
No, I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Disadvantage didn't really do anything in that
No,
case.
because I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Alright. What's...
That's
14.
how a lot of your rolls go. They're super close together.
They're either really good or really bad.
As you swing, it kind of moves and shoots off into the distance and misses you. Mandilyon,
Oh, thank God.
you see that
Okay,
Bae is currently stuck in the mast.
So how? I want to go over and help her. How far can I move?
If you can move 30 feet or you can run, which is 3 times your speed, I think.
Yeah.
So you can move 90 feet and be pretty close.
But then I don't get to like attack her.
Correct. It's more of a maneuvering.
Can I run and then yell at him? Sure. Okay, I want to get up closer. Close as I can.
Do you want to get, like, there?
There we go.
No.
Alright, so
Yes!
Mandalorian sprints.
And then I'm going to, have my bow and I'm going to be like, if you give up now, you might have a chance of surviving this battle. I suggest you do that or we will cut you into pieces and feed you to the sharks.
Roll influence.
Oh, damn it, but 9.
Natural one.
I was
Oh,
counting on my
natural
brain. Oh, it was a natural
Roll to
one.
confirm.
Okay.
Don't kill yourself, please. Okay, that's
7.
fine.
What languages do you know?
I know Common, Draconic, Aklo, and Giant.
For some reason, you decide to speak in Aklo because you think it sounds intimidating, but it just sounds like bubbles. So, for someone who doesn't speak Aklo, they think you're a little crazy.
What a soundtrack they're hearing.
And you watch as
Damn it! Sorry, I'm just...
they channel energy one last time and just...
I like this cleric.
We're gonna have to keep that cleric.
You guys
Forever.
heal 6 points of damage.
Can we just have him be in the party?
Yeah, let's hire him.
Let's do that.
I need a new
Accelerates.
minion. One that can make us
Galadriel.
not die.
So I'm gonna move 30 feet towards them again.
Like
and
this way?
No, just up
I'm
towards
really
the
counting
stern
on
of the
my
ship.
Influence to help me out there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
Stupid.
It actually works this time. I'm casting a message towards the fellow
Captain
again.
White.
Okay.
Yeah,
Capitan.
and say,
Yeah.
you don't seem to have many options. I suggest just leaving.
Okay, roll influence.
Come on, Cal.
I like that intelligence, like, ding was just like, just get the fuck out.
No, pretty much.
Just jump
I
off
mean-
the boat, you dumbhead.
That'll be a 1 point for
Significantly
Davis.
better charisma than you.
That's a 19.
Him? Well, I'm not that bad.
No, but I'm the worst.
The captain
And I
says
do
nothing.
have some good influence.
Just giving a suggestion.
Oh Jesus,
Fuck
I had
off.
-3.
The square guy is reloading the cannon.
Just giving a suggestion.
Which guy? Who?
He's
Okay.
reloading the cannon.
Okay.
And this guy... No, wrong guy.
Why is he reloading it?
Kind of sneaks
Oh
around.
yeah, blew his fucking arm off.
Yeah.
I understand.
Marcena.
I'm just like, they seem like they've got it. I'm just gonna drop everything.
Oh, are you?
Caladrian, you look a little pained there, buddy. How you doing?
Okay.
I've been better.
Yeah. Did you hit your head?
Can the inside of your head hit something on the outside of your head?
Oh
Yes.
dear, there's something very wrong with my advisor right now.
Dazzling. It is your turn. Hey, I forgot to turn this on. No wonder it's so hot in here.
No, it's because I'm in here.
And modest.
So you can attack with a... With
An attack with
disadvantage.
disadvantage, or I can
actually
try
really
and pull my claws out.
Correct. Which would just be a strength check.
Then I don't get an attack. I'm gonna go for the disadvantage. I'm gonna go for it.
Ah!
Roll to confirm.
No. Like it's 14 to confirm, so it's
You don't get stuck in there, but you swipe over his head and just kind of scrape along the side of the mast, which you hear the sound of a little cracking.
Ooh.
That'd be
I'm bringing you.
impressive.
I'm not used to fighting at this size. That's what
Black
you just
just-
see.
Black just calmly reloads their gun
Ah!
and
Ah!
just points it at you.
No!
No!
Mandalyon, it's your
I mean, to
turn.
be fair, I can take it.
Okay. So if I still have, so when I was running, I still have my bow out, yes?
You've been like
Mhm.
getting
So I still have my
shot
bow.
and healed and shot and
If I wanted to
healed
do
and shot and
something
healed
else, it
and
would
shot.
take a turn to switch, right? Okay,
No,
so I
I
basically
know.
have
It
to
would take a
use my bow.
move. I think it's
Like if I was
That
going
says
to
a
put my
move-
bow away and use my claws.
if you drop your bow and then pull out your weapon, it would be a move action.
I drop my bow and use my claws.
You could totally do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Since our natural weapon on you.
And you get to attack with both of them, which means you get 2 attacks.
I'm
That's what
gonna
I've been doing.
I'm gonna go for him with my claws.
All right, so Mandalyon
Drop
just
my
drops the
bow.
bow, and you see these claws.
So then I roll for each.
Yes,
Okay.
Claw buddies.
Whoops.
Oh!
Oh, 16.
Break
that
dancing.
hits.
And
Natural 20.
Roll to confirm.
Kill him.
9.
Plus
Okay, you-
your bonuses.
Oh, and were you inspiring?
I
No, you dropped it.
she's out of range now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 9 plus the 4. Yes, 13.
Yes,
Okay. So
that does not hit,
No.
or does
Okay.
not
That's
critical.
not-
It does not
Okay,
critical. it
So
does
roll
hit.
for damage of both
So-
of them.
okay.
Cool.
So
You get
well, wait,
D8.
I need a D4. Sorry, wrong dice.
That's a
Plus
D6.
6.
Oh shit! Which one's
The
the
pyramid.
four?
The pyramid.
Oh my god, you guys! Why are there so many stupid dice?
I know.
There's so many small things we get to do.
The one you never want to step on.
So 2
Especially if
plus
it's
2,
metal.
4.
Okay.
6 motherfuckers.
These things are
sharp.
These things are sharp. Seriously.
I know.
Like a Lego.
Yeah.
And then 6.
I like him.
So you take both of your claws and you just drive them straight into his chest,
Oh, this is like a mess with my bang.
and he
absolutely.
collapses on the ship. Is not dead and is currently
Oh.
still like breathing, but he's currently.
Take his weapons from him. Let us raid him. Sorry.
And at this point, you know that there's other people on the ship, but they have not shown themselves. We're gonna transition out of the battle for now. So at this point, you have the captain in front of you with his 2 guns.
We just pin him to the fucking...
Yeah, you just
Can I just pull myself out of the...
you
Don't make me play the piano.
I took care of one ship, but it looks like there's still 2 more. Am I?
What?
I took care of one ship. Are there still 2
Well,
more?
there's that one, and then there's a third one, right?
It looks the third ship is still off in the distance.
Yeah, there's those 2 ships right there, and then are there any others?
I'm gonna drop my aspect.
I thought there were only 2 attacking, but apparently there's because I see 2 right there.
He's pointing at one ship.
Yeah.
Caladrian,
a little
you
confused.
I'm
hit your
seeing
head.
I get it.
I dropped my
Metaphorically
aspect, so
speaking.
I'm just
All
I'm still
right.
big, but I'm.
You're Big
Okay.
Bay.
Are you going to not be mean?
They're unconscious at the moment.
Oh.
Hey! I like kind of kick them,
Oh,
trying to be
yeah.
light about it to wake them up.
Are you trying to stabilize them or?
No.
The captain? Is that who you're kicking?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to talk to me. He's unconscious. I'm gonna wake him up.
Okay.
I'm not stabilizing
He doesn't
him.
wake up.
I'm just like, hey!
Alright.
Is there anything anyone else wants to do?
I get away from the cannon and lean up against the mast.
All right, on your ship.
Yeah, on our ship. Like I'm gonna like just sit down and like.
Do
brace
you
myself
people
against
need help over there?
No.
What is happening?
Mandilyon killed the captain.
He's not quite dead.
Is there anybody else?
I'm not
over there?
dead.
Does he need to be dead?
Just mostly dead.
Does he need to be dead?
Ask him if we can raid his ship.
He is not awake.
I want his items.
Bye.
Should I just kill him and we can take it?
Is there anybody else over there?
Yes.
Well, how many?
Hey, people down in the
I
ship.
honestly
God
don't
damn
even
it.
know what to do.
The captain of your ship strolls out. Tie him up and bring him aboard. We can interrogate him.
Okay, I use
I
my
want
50
his
feet of
things.
rope every adventurer has and tie him up.
Is there anything on the top of the ship?
I do have
Like,
No, yeah,
are
every
these
adventure
guns
has
still
it.
there?
50 feet of rope.
Like these ones?
The one,
No
no, the
fucking
guns
reason.
that they like.
Oh yeah, they're still laying on the.
Can I grab those?
Yeah, you have an
30
acid
century.
gun and a mysterious gun.
Okay,
Ooh.
acid gun and mystery gun. How much do they weigh?
I do not know off the top of my
Okay,
head.
that's okay. I'll ask later.
Okay.
We can just write it later. Where's my pencil?
I'm going to tie him up
Did I steal
and
it?
then fireman carrying him to our ship.
All right.
No, I
You've
have
now
a black
carried
pencil
him
somewhere.
to the ship.
I don't know. Is there any other valuables that I see?
Not immediately, no. So, let me see. I'm sorry, I don't.
Acid gun?
Are guns particularly common?
Question mark.
Like,
They're not uncommon, but they're not everywhere.
okay.
They weigh 1 pound apiece.
Okay.
No, wait. I'm sorry.
That's pretty reasonable for a gun.
No, that's the wrong one. They weigh 4 pounds apiece.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm putting those on pack. In the bag that Pack Rat has.
Pack Rat runs over at your behest.
Come here, Pack Rat. Mommy's got some new toys for us. I'm gonna put them in the bag.
You manage on the. Is anyone searching the captain?
I'll search the captain. I got him. I'm right there.
Roll
I'll search him.
perception to search him.
It's like Mama's got a new brand new pair of shoes. Mama's got some new toys.
Fine. 7.
You find 3 bullets and 12 gold coins,
I'll take them all.
and a nice spyglass.
I will take that as well.
There's nothing on the bodies.
Oh, do you want to search the rest of the bodies?
Yeah, can I just
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay.
Are we still?
I told
in-
coins,
Grabbing
3
the bag,
bullets.
So I might as well try something
And
else.
we're
Are we still in the
Spy.
reefs?
No, I think
Near
we're
the
out
edge
of
of them.
reefs.
That's
Okay.
in that one.
You stepped
I'm
in.
so distracted.
Yeah, you stepped
by
in
the
something sticky. You're like,
gun.
ugh, ugh.
Enough. This is peasants' work.
All right. So you've moved the guy over to the ship. There's the dead bodies on the ship that Marcena was gonna search, but then she got sticky and decided against it.
I'm gonna search the captain.
They already searched. Mandalorian already searched the captain.
Oh, I was like, he's on my
Bullets,
shoulder,
coins.
but okay.
Kind of
Oh, was he
raiding.
already on your shoulder? I didn't
Yeah,
know you
he's-
picked him up.
I'm sorry, I missed
No,
that
you're
part.
fine. You're
missed
totally
that.
fine. You did it before I picked him up. We'll say that.
There we go.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
And is that it?
Yeah, I'm fireman carrying him
Okay,
over to
so
the ship.
everyone's moving back over to the main ship.
Yep.
Knocking the plank off.
Yep.
Can I just, for shits and
You
giggles, can I
start
just
one
do it
fire
like
on board.
kicking behind me, just like
Ooh.
Should we start a fire on that ship? before we
Wait, I have.
Should we at least get rid of? Can we? Fuck.
I will not.
Translate for your minion.
The sails. Can we tear
Oh,
apart
we
them
could cut
in
the
some
sails.
way?
why?
So they can't
do that.
follow us and try
Well,
to
they're
kill
not
us
going to
again.
follow us.
You watch as one of the guys just kind of like, and you see him just putting a barrel into the cannon, and just and you watch as this gunpowder sprays all over the ship. And then before you guys push the plank over, takes a tinder twig and...
Oh, I wanted to do that. Okay,
I know. Next time.
It's okay.
Little
We have another
pyro.
ship. I had my Tinder twig ready, but I'm like... Put that back in my bag.
It is okay. There is another ship following us.
Can I set that one on fire?
If they catch us.
All yours.
Is that better?
So you watch as they
That
start
sounds
to
like a
pull
good
back
plan.
as they see the other ship on fire. And your current captain kind of
Cowards.
just waves, and then turns about on one foot and just walks back in.
I told you she'd be useful.
And he goes to the crew.
Or I told you Bae'd be useful.
And then he goes to the crew. Bring the captain down. We're going to interrogate him.
Oh, he's
In the
dying.
brig.
So I don't
Oh.
have to get thrown overboard anymore, right?
The cleric just goes up
Oh, wow.
Thank you, friends.
and just stabilizes him.
Thank you
use
for
the
all
bleeding
your
stuff.
help.
Pretty useless now, but
You are not useless.
well, I can't do any more. I'm
Sounds pretty
Ever?
useless to me.
Ever.
until tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So you're just
Oh, so only
tired.
temporarily useless. Got it.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
You're just tired. That's not
Only
useful.
temporarily useless.
I'm going
I'm glad
to
you
go-
didn't die. You're useful.
I'm
He
going
takes his trident and he just like
That's
spoils
this
the
now.
boar. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I almost died by this time.
Oh,
Do you see the
nice.
scar?
So
Do you want to know where I got these
as you
scars?
carry the captain, roll a perception. Actually, roll a survival check for me.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh,
Oh, yeah,
squeals.
row. I don't know why I said it like that, but okay. 9?
There's scars that are kind of around his neck and top of his chest, but you don't know what they mean. But it looks mangled.
Hey, somebody really fucked this guy up.
Yeah, we did.
No, before.
Oh, okay.
He's still missing his entire. Did I say right arm?
Left arm.
Left arm.
That's not what I mean.
Has he said anything?
I don't think he's conscious.
So no.
Ow, that's really hard. You hit me with a cannon.
Cal, what is wrong with you?
I think I got a concussion.
Yeah, maybe go lay down or
That
something.
seems like a good idea. I'm going to go to bed now.
Just go.
You look more stupid.
That's not nice. My
Thank
advisor is never stupid.
Never.
That's a lie. They're sometimes stupid, but
Look, I know
this one in
you're a
particular
liar.
is
so
not.
It's okay.
Ouch. This one in
Ooh, you
particular
already
is not
told
stupid.
me.
He might be temporary. I think he hit his head or something. What?
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 This music. What?
What?
Dun, 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 dun.
What? It's your name.
What?
It's your favorite color.
So you're still large, walking on the ship for a little bit longer.
Yeah, for a minute or two.
Yeah.
The captain,
2.
after they're being taken off, kind of left all of you. It was absolutely.
I'm gone. at
Okay,
this
you
point.
left.
Yeah.
It was absolutely invaluable having you. Thank you for your assistance, and we probably would not have gotten out without you.
You're more than welcome.
It was fun.
It was fun.
He gives each of you 3 platinum,
Ooh.
and 2 for your friend.
Why not 3?
Oh, 3, sorry.
You thought he... What was that about?
He wasn't here, so I didn't think you would tell him that you got 3. You only got 2.
I
like you.
take all 6
you-
and I pocket 4 of them.
Would you
Thank
like
you.
to be my friend?
Sure.
I have 3 friends.
We're going to interrogate that man, but let me see.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Come.
Remember, torture is not an effective way of getting accurate information.
I think he's already been tortured enough.
Yes,
The battle is different from torture.
I've tried. It doesn't really work very well.
It doesn't.
No. I've
Although
tried many
I will be
times.
surprised if they can speak.
I had to do
They're
that.
scarred up all over. It looks like something may have happened.
They're
to They
vocal.
didn't make any noise.
Can I
Sure.
see him?
After we've finished with him.
After he is dead.
Can I see him when he's not dead?
Sure.
Let me know.
That will be my favor. And he kind of
Excellent.
strolls off. You guys are currently on the ship. The other ship behind you is slowly pulling back, but still following you.
Hello! I know they can't hear me, but I'm just like waving like a fucking lunatic.
Giant fucking 12-foot tall.
12 foot
Blue
6.
dinosaur.
Thank you.
So there is
I'm not a dinosaur.
one body that stayed on your ship.
Ooh, I will search it.
Alright, roll perception.
Perception. I hate perception. I'm bad with perception.
It's okay. I rolled
It's
a 1
10.
to search it, so.
So with a 10, that's average. So you find
Well, yes, but I
16
rolled.
silver,
Ooh.
4 copper,
All because I said those sticky things.
and a broken pocket watch.
Broken piece of shit.
Oh, while I am thinking about it, I'm going to copy the drawing from the stone,
Okay.
from
Roll,
the throat, in my
okay.
notes.
Roll a craft check to see how accurate you are.
You guys just put it underneath. And
14.
It's pretty accurate.
And I'm going to take the stone, and I'm going to hurl it into the sea.
while you're still.
All right, make a
Yes.
dexterity check.
Bounces off the rim.
15.
This is Yeet, not Kobe.
This is empty.
All right. So you toss it over the edge. You're currently sleeping. Is there anything that you guys want to do with this?
I would like to just go to where Cal has probably just face down, like passed out, and I'm just gonna throw the 2 coins in the 2 platinum in his bag.
You go into the room and you expect to find him. Like, you open the door. You expect to find him in the bed. He's not in bed.
Oh,
He
what
just
do you-
face down on the floor. He didn't make it
I
in bed.
just step over his body to put his 2 platinum in his bag, and then
So you now have 2 platinum.
Cool.
As you're passed out on the
then I eagerly await on top of the ship for if they call me.
Okay. So about 6 hours later, or so it's maybe 6 at night or so, the captain comes to you. You're welcome to speak with him if you'd like. Your friends can come too if you want, but...
Do any of you want to come speak to the captain with me?
I'll come with you.
Oh, good. I'll take
Cal
this.
is probably asleep.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that. Basically, I'm gonna take this night and then all day tomorrow. Because if overnight you would heal 1 ability damage, and if you take a complete rest, you heal 3. So it'll take me till the day after tomorrow.
I just imagine him like sleeping on the floor with his butt sticking up in the air, just like.
The inchworm thing?
Wait a second.
He's somewhat more dignified. He got all
The
the.
cleric is caring for you and comes in, so you will actually heal
Okay.
in like a day.
Okay.
Alright, I
So,
guess we make our way
As you
down.
head down to the brig, it's near where Dolores is, but it's on the opposite side. And you just see it's a singular cage. There's iron on the bottom, so they can't really dig out. There's kind of iron about 3 feet out from the
Okay.
base of the cage.
Before we get into eyesight of it, like right when we can see it, but before we get too close, I'm just gonna fall behind Maricena and just stand, like get really quiet, just stand right behind her.
Okay, but you're not trying to stealth or anything.
No,
Okay.
I'm really not trying to stealth.
You see that there's a guard there with a bunch of pieces of paper with scribbles on it, and you see that there's a built-in table that the individual is sitting at, and you see he's just writing very slowly, so it looks like they were left-handed
Okay.
at this point.
Oh, the captain guy is writing.
Mm-hmm.
You. Do I recognize him?
No, you wouldn't recognize him.
Where'd you get all those scars? From before we attacked you.
He holds up something
Oh,
after
you
writing.
can't talk. Okay.
It says, "My captain," and what looks like a child wrote it.
I see. Your captain did this to you. So you felt the need to perpetuate that on other people.
Cycle of violence.
On this hand, it says yes tattooed on it.
I see.
Oh, interesting. I mean, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
There is a guard present.
He is not able to say no anymore.
Yeah.
And why did your captain do that to you?
After scribbling, I disobeyed.
Sorry, I thought I saw something flying on me.
No, it's like such a lot of kind of fun.
Does he looks very lively. Human.
Wait,
What?
what?
He looks like lively,
Like alive?
alive.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to discern if
I mean, he's
these-
not.
Undead.
Yeah, I'm trying to discern if these are undead scars he got,
Oh.
but now I see that they're not. Probably.
You can roll a religion check.
It just struck me really weird that he didn't react that hardcore to religion? Is that oh it is religion. Okay,
A
12.
friend watching live.
Doesn't appear to be undead. Or if it is, it's a very well preserved undead. But it's unlikely, especially since you saw pumping blood.
Okay. Does he have any blood on him right now?
Yeah, it's kind of about him.
Does it smell particularly?
It smells irony, like blood in large quantities.
Okay. I've seen enough. Good day to you.
In that moment, you feel awash and just kind of lose where you're at.
Oh.
And this happens to you.
Oh no.
I need you to to roll a percentile die for me.
Okay, which one is that? These two? Yes?
I think so. Yep.
Read that one. 57.
Okay, nothing happens. And then you just snap back into reality. But it's not an
It's not
uncomfortable jolt, it's just you fade back in.
Molly,
What?
we have to go find the others
Why?
now.
Why?
I'll tell you when we have them.
Fine. So we go and collect the others.
The guard just kind of nods at you as you leave and shuts the door to the brig.
Sorry. I say to the guy with no fucking arm, the captain. Sorry.
And just it just kind of looks incredulous as you leave. Okay.
I said sorry.
I'm unconscious still.
Okay.
God.
I'm not waking up.
God. You're the worst. Okay.
So you may wake up, but you just ignore it and don't shift.
Pretty much.
It is really important. Voices are telling me it is important.
Voices.
Would you care?
I don't know how much I'm really there right now.
Would you try and pay attention, even if you're not all there?
Nope.
Okay.
You're the worst. That is the reason we are not friends. I need all my friends. We have to go to the captain.
Okay.
What's going on?
I will tell you when we have all the people. It is not that square.
All the people.
For context, there was a 70% chance I was gonna listen. Roll the 26.
No. Okay, lead on.
Okay.
So we have to wait for Cal?
No, he is not my friend.
Okay.
So as you make it up to go to the captain, one of the shipmates stops you. The captain is
Oh, there
sleeping.
could be.
He's had a long day.
The gods are telling me I must speak to my friends.
You can speak to him tomorrow when he wakes up. He asks to not be disturbed.
Can you hold it in until tomorrow?
I mean, you didn't say when I had to tell people. Okay, we're gonna go to our room and I'm going to tell you guys, and then tomorrow I will go repeat myself to the captain, even though I hate repeating myself.
Okay.
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 So you make it back to the room. There's the
God.
smell of dinner. It's actually fish. Shockingly, you haven't had fish yet. And it's grilled. And
Perfection.
yeah, and then there's some seared fish, kind of in some type of dipping sauce that's very salty because it keeps.
God.
You're remarkably consistent. Like, that's the exact same spot as last time.
Well, it's where my hand easily reaches
I know.
when I don't bend my arm and I just do this.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay. You're stupid. Okay.
I'm also like on the other side, poking his face like Cal, Caladrian.
Yeah, you don't know my full name.
I do actually. I thought I did.
No, I haven't told any of you guys my full name.
Okay, Cal.
Okay, well,
I don't
it's-
think he's waking
Cal.
up. What's going on,
I've called
babe?
you
Talk to
Caladrian
me.
so many times.
I was trying
Cal.
to give him a chance to be better. Guess not. Okay, so while we were down
You're small
talking
grown.
to, are you awake? Okay, well, so while we were, yes? Okay, well, wake up, you got to hear. So while we were talking to, the blue guy, but not blue. He's not blue, but he's like the, yes. So, I just choked over my own voice. It's okay.
Alright.
So while we were talking, when we started to leave, I was given a message from somebody really special.
Go on.
Okay, so he's called the Crown.
The crown.
Yeah. He's a really strong and really cool god.
I see.
My god is so cool, you guys. He collects all the wrong things in the world, and he anyone who is selfish or things that are selfish, he kind of pushes away from, and but he really helps those people who need it, and is a really good god, and he's really cool. So he spoke to me, and this is the first time he's done that, and I got really German because my smile won't let me do crunch.
Please tell us what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We have a long way to go. He did not tell me where, but that we have a really long journey ahead, and that
Oh, joy.
what?
Nothing. Continue. I said, oh, joy.
Oh yes, isn't it good? We get to go places. But he says that we are really needed, and he did not tell me where or why or how.
Wait, what is happening? I'm so confused.
Me
I'm supposed to tell you
well.
about him because he's really cool.
Okay.
And
he
I
just said to
missionary.
tell
Said he was
us
called
about him.
The Crown? What?
you were awake. Yes, the
I
clown.
said that. Okay. Also, I don't appreciate being called stupid.
But this is what you are.
He is
I'm
not stupid.
Actually,
Can't we
But-
all just get along?
it can't help when my arm isn't functioning properly.
But that's what?
Do you not know?
I know about his arm.
Yes, but it's not like a normal arm.
It
You
doesn't
can't
function properly.
Can we go back to
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the crown. We'll talk about that in a minute. But he wants you guys to know
So-
how really special he is, and how he is really strong. And he says you guys are really cool. And that he thinks you're really good friends. But he didn't use that word, I swear.
I believe you.
Use that word.
I like to think that Maricena just heard and was like, I'm not gonna say anything about that.
But he said that you guys should be told about him and that you guys could think he was really cool.
I just have flashbacks to Garen. Like, really cool.
He's like super cool and stuff. Like, I think you really like him a lot. He's like really fucking cool.
And he likes peacocks.
Okay.
They're his favorite.
Peacocks, right.
I thought you would like peacocks.
I think that.
So for a lot of you, you don't... The crown you've never heard of. Either the proximity or whatever. So, I'm assuming you prophetize for a little while.
Yes, but I don't make it like preachy. I'm like, but he's cool because he likes all this stuff.
But you guys should seriously think about checking him out.
You guys don't have to like.
But you don't have
to be his best friend like me.
I love how you're fangirling so hard.
He talked to me! I wasn't even sure for a little while that he actually existed, but I kept talking to him, and then he started answering, but not like in words, but in like visions, and it was so cool. And then today, he talked to me. I need to tell my mama.
How are you going to tell your mama?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can, but she would be so happy. But he's really cool, and he looks and he likes these things. This is what he is. Yes.
There's a knock at your door.
Yes.
One of the people who was on the cannons earlier kind of peeks in and just puts a bottle of rum on the floor and then shuts the door.
What is that?
A fun time.
Looks like rum.
It looks like a bottle.
You see there's a, rum in it, but it looks...
I don't know what this is.
I'd best.
Have you ever had rum?
Rum?
Remember the
it's a bad grape juice?
the bad grape juice,
This
yes.
is bad grape juice.
This is like bad sugar juice.
You should give it a shot.
Nope.
You should try a shot.
I don't know if Bae needs rum.
Just one shot.
Alright.
It's fine.
It's up to Bae.
It's quite good for rum. About a 15 out of 20. And then you taste, after you breathe and swallow, like honey.
Woo! Strong stuff.
Why is it good when it's gone?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's like
It's honey and
yeah.
honeysuckle, like after taste.
Why are my insides on fire?
That's rum.
That's rum, buddy.
I'd like to take a swing of it.
Right? It's not the best you've ever had, but it's not bad.
Not bad for peasants.
I'd best not.
Okay.
No rum
You
for
would
me
really
right
like
now.
the crown. He could help you.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Right. And as you guys drift off to sleep, that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
The crown is so cool.
We did it, guys. We didn't die.
I did not mean to do that, but it was very...
That's very dramatic, like, and scene.
I sank a fucking ship and none of these guys know it.
Yeah, you were the only one on that side.
Yeah.
We probably figured something happened when the ship disappeared on that other
We
side.
heard a lot of cannons.
But there was a glow coming from behind us.
There were-
Seemed like firelight. I
There
don't
were a
know.
couple of times where it turned around to come back, so I saw some of it, but I never saw you cast.
No, you didn't.
Questions, comments, concerns about this game?
No, it was good.
Wonderful, good job.
God, it's like talking to me.
I so excited for Paizo.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
She's that god's best friend.
So at this moment, you guys are still headed south,
This god's best friend.
as you're being followed by that ship for now. So you got diverted a little off course. Okay. We'll figure out what happens next game. We will be playing on the 24th of October, which will be the day after Meredith's and my birthday. So
Could be a bit of a hungover.
Great.
game.
we're going to hope that it's going to work out. But if it's canceled, just know we had a wonderful night.
Karaoke.
So thank you all for joining us, and we will see you October 24th.
Bye.